Alrighty, good morning, hello, welcome back. It's time for In Stars and Time. Hope you're all ready, because things are not going according to plan. It's not looking good for Sifrin and the team. In the last episode, last episode feels kind of right. The last episode, we did manage to kill the king, and we met up with the head housemaid, I believe her name was. Then things went very, very downhill from there. We're back at the start of another time loop and we don't quite understand why. It's a little bit weird. So hello everyone, I do hope you are doing well. It's a nice quiet Sunday. We've got a handful of people hanging out over on the YouTube. If you're there, hi, how you doing? And from what I saw, I think we've got like 2 people over on the Twitch, so if you're one of the 2 people over on Twitch, you're one of the cool people who are apparently ahead of the curve and, you know, just a little bit more hip and with it. You can claim you're the hipster of the Graeldon fandom because you were there before everyone else was, so good job to you, I guess. For whatever it means at the end of the day. Alright, so I think we are pretty much good to go to get into things. I'm keen just to dive in and honestly keep on playing. Like, we can yap, but what's the point? We've got things to do. Mishtastic, Sifrin Torment Nexus is upon us. Yeah, I get the feeling like we've hit the break point now for when things start going steadily downhill. Also very much surprised, like, having a look that I've got like 9 out of 43 achievements in the game so far. So that gives me an indication of just how much more there is yet to uncover and explore, and I'm excited to. Like I keep saying, like the story is doing a fantastic job of bringing so much character and life to these individuals that you just can't help but feel for them when something doesn't quite go according to plan. And this isn't your typical happy-go-lucky fantasy story where, oh, you beat the big bad, congratulations, you saved the world. No. There's layers of underlying things going on here that we still understand, and the biggest one for me is what the king was trying to get Sifrin to remember. That's obviously important, and I'm concerned that Sifrin has not brought it up, or if they have, it wasn't taken seriously. So there's something very concerning bubbling away under the surface, and I guess there's only one way to find out what on earth it is that's going on, and that is for us to dive into the game. So I reckon let's get into it, shall we? Let's load it up. Welcome back to In Stars and Time. Is today the day that breaks our heart? Probably. Insert disc 5. Thank you. You guys have done an amazing job on this little game. It's a shame that the Steam achievements disagree and don't like to disappear. Hang on, I think to fix it we've got to Alt-Tab. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now the biggest question is, can I remember the voices that I gave everyone? The answer is probably not. Now we ended up here for a reason. There was something that we were going to go and find. Oh good lord, what was it? Do I have anything that can act as a hint to jog my memory? Probably not. What was it? We came back to the 3rd floor because there was a thing that we needed to find here. Who was it for? That was the thing to do with the papers that we needed to check out for Mirabel. Odile said there was something. Yes, there was a book that they needed to find, I think. Gray, what up? If I remember correctly, you've not actually played through the game, so yeah, if you've got a theory, those of you haven't done any like reading further into the story, then yeah, happy to hear it, as long as it's just a theory. Right, at the end of the day, there's definitely something on this floor that I need to find, so we might as well start exploring. I want to go back to the village for Mira's friend. We said we'd do that in the next loop, because we just got here. It would be a shame to leave immediately after having spent the things to be here. Okay. Yes, we know there's a thing up ahead. Interesting that... Can I skip this one? No. Let me. There was something here that I need to get. I just don't remember off the top of my head what it was. This is the problem with playing, like, a week apart. If someone can remind me, that'd be great. We did come to this floor for a specific item. So we do have a lot of things that we need to start finding our way back around again. So I remembered, yeah, at the end of the last stream, we'd gone back to town. We spoke to Mirabel, who we know has a secret admirer slash fan back in town that we maybe need to learn a bit more about. We know that we need to continue building a bomb, and that one part of it is in Mirabel's room. Maybe it was that we thought we were going to get. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. So it might have been that we were going to go and find. Managed to beat the king earlier. You feel stronger. Gained a lot of XP. Siffrin's now level 55. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. Not very often that games just go, yeah, have some bonus XP because you tried. Siffrin's animation was different there. I'm sure it was. Hang on a sec. Now I have to get them to fight again so I can see what that was. Well, won't be in this round, it'll be in the next one. But yeah, they're not smiling anymore. The portrait's changed. Gray, my theory is that the head lady we meet at the end tricked the king into thinking that doing this would bring someone back. I think you could be on the right page there. There's definitely something suspicious about the king, and they have a link to Siffrin that we don't know about. Siffrin doesn't remember their past, as they currently are. Which makes me wonder if there's a possible theory where Siffrin ends up becoming the king or something wild like that. I don't know, there's so many different directions it could go. Yeah, this is the floor with Mira's room. I'm pretty sure I need to snoop around and find more about the papers. I think that's what we were looking for. Alright, what was Siffrin's animation here? Let's have a look at that. That looks wild. There's like patches of darkness that my brain can't interpret as to what they're doing. Alright, let's just make sure everyone's topped up, because we don't get enough to be able to do a full chain. These fights were too quick. Was Mira's papers? Yeah, I think that was back over the left, so I don't know why I'm coming over to the right. It's mostly because I've forgotten what is where. Is there a thing here that I did need to get? Like a key or something? Yes, we needed the key from here first. That's what it was. Like, my muscle memory kicked in. I was like, I know there's a reason why we needed to come this way. It's because we need the key from here. Then we can go back to the left. And I think we can get into Mira's room from there. Up just a little. Just trying to get the audio balance right. I think we should be good there. Oh, hello. You and everyone else in this castle is going to have a bad day. I do appreciate that they mix up the character portrait over time to kind of reflect Siffrin's, I guess, mental state or emotional state. It's a nice, subtle touch that some players might not even notice until it's, like, nearly too late. Yes, you're right, Gray. We do know... well, I don't know if they're researching family tales specifically, or if they just have a genuine interest in them. Because they said they were like, oh, while I was here, I wanted to read one. That doesn't mean they're researching it. It's just a point of interest because there's nowhere else that they could access one to read it. Oh, that's my room. Yes, it is. We have been here. Now let me rifle through your papers. Horror books. There's the Cursing of Shadow Council issue number 68. Death Dice Maker. Death Die Dice Maker. 100 Ways to Die Horribly. The Meat Slicing. Ah, that last one's actually a cooking book. A lot of horror books in there. Yeah, we've seen this. We can skip. Also had a lot of different dresses that look similar to Mirabel's. Rolled papers. Mirabel's dresser. Back in Dormont, she seemed worried about whatever was inside, wasn't she? You'd like to look inside, but don't even think about it, Siffrin. Step back and smile awkwardly. You won't be able to look inside as things are now. Is there something in this room that could distract her somehow? Okay, yeah, this is the flowers. We've seen that. Maybe something over here? Okay. Seen that one. There's some vials. Ooh, okay. 3 items. We'll take those. Bonnie, keep a hold of them. Deposit with potions. Making bombs. We know there's other components they need. Shared bathroom. If anyone could just push Mirabel in there for a bit. Barrels of water. Barrel of nothing. Not shake. I was expecting that we'd get one of the items we need from here. But evidently not. Why read when you can have people recite things instead? Oh, come on. I can't use that as a prompt to give something to Mirabel? What am I supposed to do here, then? I thought there'd be something I would interact with and be like, yes, okay, let's prompt Mirabel to do a thing. Looks sad. Seems to be lost in thought. Maybe I need to find somewhere else to drop Mirabel off? What else did this say? Looks sad, must be thinking about a roommate. Feel bad taking advantage of this moment, but... Oh! Okay, so I just had to interact with the stuff over there first. Open the drawer. Some pens, a brooch, anti-anxiety medication, yeah that tracks, and some papers. Each paper seems to be a file about a different person. Each has a picture of someone, their name, and what seems to be their answers to questions like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years, and do you want kids? What are those papers? She must have been looking at similar papers in Dormont. Is she choosing one person to do something? Either way, this seems to be what Mirabel's worried about. You should go and talk to her about it. She's worried about her future? That's kind of cute. She's worried about finding a husband from the sound of it. Or maybe not necessarily a husband, but a partner. Is that all I can do here, though? I can't talk to her while she's here, and there's not really much point doing anything else while I'm here at the moment. I don't think I have the sword thing anymore, no. Is it from here that I got the sword for cutting the thing? I think it might have been. On. Angry key, yeah. Be the best way for me to remember. I didn't actually need all that, that's fine. I got the thing I needed. What was over this side? This one that needed a passphrase? Yeah, we don't know this one yet. Yes, I would love to have a closer look, but I'm pretty sure I can't read it. He's supposed to have look. There was a sentence written above the lock too. Can't read it. Just an imposing door though. I don't remember ever seeing it before. There's some text written above the door though. Look, it says, "Youch." Ouch? No, it's just my head hurts. Yeah, okay, so we still can't read whatever is on there. Gray's returned with soup. Sounds so comfy on a day like today. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, just as an FYI, starting from around like 10 a.m. today, and we've started the stream at 8 a.m. So in about 2-3 hours-ish, there is a high chance of thunderstorms coming through. So if the stream suddenly stops, you'll know why. For Bonnie, you need to find out their favorite foods, and for Odile, you need to check all of their libraries for family tales. Yes, that's right. I have to remember where the other libraries are. Yeah. If I remember correctly, there was also somewhere on this floor that we got the extra knife Siffrin. Okay. Cool, let's deal with this thing. So I think we also have to take the knife back to a previous floor. Okay, yeah, let's just hit everyone to begin with. Cool. Ow. Super Sparkle Heal, go! And I think we just need to start taking these down one at a time. Yeah, sure. Scissor guy, you're first. Goodbye. Lovely, thanks for that. Which means we can switch things up and we'll go for a paper attack on that one. You're gone. And then lucky last. Get out of here. That guy's much easier to deal with now. We are getting stronger. Sif's knife. The knife is different. The knife specifically for Sifrin. I can't go backwards. Yeah, but if I pick up the knife and then just leave through time travel, doesn't the knife stay with me because it's equipment? Right? I think we have to fight a guy in here, if I remember correctly. Yep. Alright. Time for you to die. Goodbye, little sadness. Yeah, if it's equipment, if I then, yeah, travel. But the other equipment stays with me, so why wouldn't that one? That's not fair. It's a special item. Oh, okay, it's not an actual wieldable item. Well, that's kind of pointless then. Damn, I did not pay enough attention to see if that actually said weak or not. That was silly of me. Well, what does this do? That does regular damage. Rock's the way to go. Ow! Okay. Okay, calm your farm. I don't need to die just yet. But you do. What do I want to do here? Let's just give the turn you. So you can heal yourself without anything else bad happening. There we go. Much better. And we're just going to carry on with the punching. Could you not? Except I can't do any more rock attacks. Fine then. Debuffs it is. Oh, Bunny! Let the team down, bud. You don't have any rock ones either. I really shouldn't have picked rock. That was a bad approach for this. And you've not got anything else that I really want to use. Alright. Another hit in. And you still can't use yours for another turn. Oh, bring the sharpening stone to the knife. That makes more sense. Got to do it the other direction. But still, I think there's another... I'm sorry, when did I get this? In a while, Rockadile? Deals weak rock damage to one enemy. Gives 2 jackpot points instead of 1. I don't remember getting this. Huh. Alright, well, that works for my purposes. But yeah, I think there's another library on this floor, right? I think it is behind some of the tiers on the left-hand side. I think that's... What? Love it. Smells like a wall. Thank you for that. I got it with the last level up. Nice. Lucky me. I don't know how I looked through Sifrin's abilities like 3 times and didn't see it there at all. I think I am just honestly blind. Alright, if I remember correctly, I think the library room that I need is down through here. Please correct me if I am wrong. I'll wait here for a second. But I think this is where I want to go if I want to start checking the thing for Odile. I vaguely remember it was either here or it was back in that one in the previous room. But I think it was here. No, it was up? Oh, thank God I waited. Then it must have been... wasn't here. How could it be up? Can't be up. Because that's just this door. Daniel, welcome! How you doing today? And this is just back in Mirabel's room. So it can't be up. So it was either that one, or it is back in this room, because I think there is one... No, not there. I'm thinking of a different one. Here. On 2nd floor. Ah. I thought there was one on the 3rd floor as well. Maybe I'm thinking something else. No, it was a classroom on the 3rd floor. That's right. That room down there is room 301, which is where we had to get the other thing. Then down for bathroom. So what were the ones on this floor then? Because we did check all these. I apologize. My memory is so bad that I literally can't remember what was through them. I think the one that I was looking at then on the bottom left there was the one that goes to classroom or room 301, which is where we do need to get one of the keys to be able to progress on this floor. What was behind here then? Oh, it was down. Oh, it was the bathroom. That's what it was. Yes. Daniel was supposed to hold a small community event? Even trace? We're only 3 and 1 didn't show up today. Doesn't make sense to race. Oh, event race. Gotcha. Doesn't make sense to race with only 2, so it did cancel today. That's unfortunate when you're reliant on small numbers and people don't show up. That's unfortunate. Oh, the observatory. Thank you. That's what was here. Well, in that case then, I don't think there's actually anything else on this floor that we want or can do right now. So I think we're actually better to reset back to town. We can then talk to Mirabel about her papers and about her fan. And then if that doesn't trigger anything else, we can then go back to the 2nd floor for the library or the 1st floor for the sharpening stone, because I think that's where that was. Alright, I think it's time that we go back to town. I don't think there's anything else we can do on this floor for now. Alright, off we go. We got the information that we needed. Let's go back to town. What a lovely nap. You wake up. You dreamt about someone crying into nothing. Whose voice was it? I was meant to delete the word event, replace it with race. Didn't quite work, but we got the gist. It's okay. Okay. Hello. Sifrin, you're up. Ah, here again. You'd like to make sure Mirabel doesn't get upset, but is there any way to make this conversation go faster? Something like, hey Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose. But wait, do you know where everyone... Talk to you later, Mira. Okay. You need to make sure Mirabel knows how to shield all of you against the king. You tell her about the carrot method, whatever it is, so she'll be able to cast it. Oh, this makes so much sense. Mirabel and the craft skill, adorable moving shield. Again, you watch her go. It is kind of nice that, we're so just consistent with that. We're like, okay, we know we need this at the end, so we're just going to get you it up front. Job done. Miss Tastic, I would start from the village and go through the entire castle as Bonnie requires all... Oh, we have to do the meal times again. Gotcha. Alright, well, we can manage that. Alright, looking at the papers. Hi, Sifrin. Do you need anything? Yes. I have to use the papers directly, maybe? So, which one will you choose? Sorry? You pointed at a pile of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me! I love that we've gone into combat music. That's a nice touch. She has a hand on a rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. All right. I would like your help, if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Sifrin. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time? Yeah, I've got time now. Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe. All right, sure. We sit down. Sifrin and Mirabel chilling on a bench. All right. Looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like, when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabel looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me.
It's more like, dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet.
Dating? You didn't think Mirabel cared about that. You're still confused.
Alright, well, but before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date.
Ah, medieval Tinder. Got it. Got it. Wonder if you had to pay a subscription fee for this. Maldu, welcome. Yes, you arrived in time for Friend Quest. Indeed you did. Alright, we're doing a dating show tonight. Alright, and on option number 1. Let's see what we've got.
But I haven't gone through it yet, so I figured I could at least get that done today and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye, as long as it's not my 2 eyes looking at this. And I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this.
Oh,
Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabel.
baby.
Alright, let's have a look then. Alright, I have a few profiles right here.
She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. How? How?
Was she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first and tell me what you think, and I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him.
She shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabel's type? We have one of those at home. Sure. That's entirely my alley of humor.
What? Do you mean Isabeau? Ew, you're right.
Is that worth an ew?
Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine.
No, I wouldn't say more feminine, just maybe not so macho. Do you have someone more feminine looking?
She looks through her files. How about her?
She shows you the profile of a gentle looking lady.
That doesn't quite fit with what I think either. That's a shrug from me. She shrugs back. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally.
But if you had to choose?
Someone nice?
Oh boy. Mirabel, Mirabel, Mirabel. You have so much to learn in life.
The problem with just going with someone nice is that anyone can pretend to be nice. Doesn't mean they are. Niceness is not a trait that should be the beginning and end of your dating profile. Poor Mirabel. You nod. And someone pretty? You nod. And someone who likes me?
You don't nod.
Mira. No, wait. Let me think about it a bit more. I want someone who she thinks for an awfully long time. Like, come on, it's not hard to be like, do you want someone intelligent? Are you looking for someone who is, going to be able to physically support you if they need to? Are you looking for someone who's just rich? Like, are you just wanting, like, a nice, rich, tall person? What's the thing? Blonde, finance, blue eyes. Is that Mirabel's type? I don't know. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Sifrin? Oh, think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself.
Wait, you just gonna copy my answers?
No! Okay, fine. You got me, Sifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff.
Oh,
That makes sense. But then why? So then why worry about it? You know, Tifrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. This is a new piece of music. Not heard this before. Makes me wonder, is this Mirabel's theme? I feel like it could be. It's either related to change as the theme, or it's related to Mirabel as a theme. One of the two. Or maybe it's just a sentimental theme. Who knows? It's all around changing. It's changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. So I'm trying. I'm trying new things, and some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do? Like dating. Yes, like dating. But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them. I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way. And you don't want to. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Sifra. Not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. Aw, you're aromantic. That's fine. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened. I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe, why do you need to change? Because I do, Sifrin. I'm a housemaiden, and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it, not be with someone that way. But Sifrin, there is such a pressure to force us to do that. Oh, that's a bit of real-world commentary there. Not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabu isn't even a housemaiden, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them which I will never, ever want to do. All so I can change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can. Ooh. Mira, oh my god. That's wild, as I know there are a lot of people who feel that way. Like, the parallels between what she's saying and broader religion, like, more specifically, like,
Christianity more than anything, but religion as a whole has that thing of like setting expectations and are very weirdly obsessed with sex. Like, it's strange. So the parallels here are pretty nicely drawn. There's a lot of people who would definitely resonate on some level with what Mira's thinking. With it doesn't even have to be religious. It could be cultural norms, depending on the society that you grew up in, where there's those expectations of you that you feel obligated to meet, even if you don't agree with it. Lucas, no worries. Pop me on a second monitor and just have it on in the background. Best of luck with whatever you're on today, whatever you're doing today. Mish, you're right. Beautiful Arrow Ace Queen for sure. Poor Mira. Well, I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? That's weird, right? Yes. Mirabel takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah, it's just weird and gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Sifrin. You mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief to have someone who understands this at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change, and dating, it's part of it, so... Mirabel sighs. Sifrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community, faith? But some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief? Something that brings you both joy and grief. Think about the stars. More complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that. So you do too. How do you deal with it then? You don't. Oh. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general. Not healthy. Avoidance. Huh. That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say... You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabel held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seems so passionate about it, but the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind then? Suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Huh? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change. If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change. Sifrin, that's not how it works. But no one needs to know. Oh, change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Oh, we've got a genuine smile. Mirabel smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Sifrin. Thank you for talking with me. You are very welcome. My weird, religiously repressed friend. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go and don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? Yeah, No worries. Got a memory of faith. You'll always remember this. What does it do? An equipped memory of faith boosts all of your housemaiden stats by 30. That's crazy. Also known as the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for one turn. That's huge. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have had this exact conversation. So, if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? Got it. Things to remember that I am most definitely not going to forget. Oh, and she's actually gone from there now. Interesting. Which I think means we can't really do the thing about the fan, but you know, we'll go talk to them anyway and see if we get any unique text. Nope, not that house. This one. Do a loop where you help everyone and go. Yeah, because I'm assuming that now I've seen that potentially the other characters will also get those one-off special abilities. Yeah, I did get an achievement. Heard it, can't see it. It's fine. We'll look at it later. Okay, yes, hello again. Skippity, skippity, skip. Most people's hard, you get it. You don't think she managed to talk to Mirabel last time. Mirabel would have mentioned it. You should go and tell Mirabel yourself. I would love to, but I might need you to give me more information. Also, Mirabel's not there anymore, so I don't think I can actually follow through on that one. I think I have to do that in a separate loop. Hang on, what do we do? Hi, oh, it's the half-blind. Yeah, gotcha. You're that savior, the one with an eye patch, aren't you? I've heard about you. Ah, I see. Trying to get advice from another blind person, I see. I've heard from people in the village that this is a new development for you. Yeah, it happened a little while ago. I see, and how are you dealing with it? You said a while ago you wouldn't worry about it, so, well, it's fine. Okay. Well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me. Being half-blind is the least of your problems right now. Oh, no, they're definitely going to have to give me some advice later, aren't they? Okay, yeah, looks like Mirabel is nowhere to be found. Ah, yes, the little drawing kid. The picture of Mirabel. Cute. Off the drawing, show me another one. It's me! Yay! Alright, cool. That's cute. They get to work. It's all of us! Okay, thank you. Got the friendship doodle. Thank you. I'm sure I'm gonna need that for something, right? Everything here is going to be important one way or another. Like, what's up with the flowers here? Skippity skip. Got the bright flower. Yeah, we didn't do anything with that before. All these little things that you can get that definitely will serve a purpose later. Or the beautiful one. A party. That's weird. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. How much to cook? Oh, cool. Well, that put an end to that conversation. Fantastic. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can do in town right now then. Fuke, hello! Is it bad that you decided not to buy this game due to backlog? Not necessarily, no. I think it's just being realistic about what you think you're going to have time to play. Ooh, try giving the flower to someone. Good point. Who would I want to give that to? I feel like the first time around, I'd give it to Isabeau. I feel like I did. Ideal. Can I give you a flower? Okay. Ideal. Hello. Yes, I do look rested. Yes. Okay. Did I give the flower to Ideal before? Let's actually, you know what? Let's give it to Bonnie. Change of plans. I think I have actually done that before. Change of plans. Let's give the flower to Bonnie. We are trying to be friends. Alright. Hello. Bonnie. Hey, friend. What do you want? Flower for you. Give me a flower? Why?
Why not? Okay. Bonnie hesitantly takes the flower and stares at it intently. Did it make them happy? Who knows? But time to go. It definitely made them feel weird. Mission accomplished. Make a friend feel weird. There should definitely be an achievement for that. Okay. Anything else much that we can do here? We don't need to use the tree. I need to do the favor tree thing. Yep. Thank you. Off you go. We'll see you at the clock tower. Hang out here. Yes, hello. Takes you a lot of time, doesn't it, to loop back and talk to me? Yeah, sure does. It's fine, though. Is it? It's fine. Uh-huh, but, I wonder if... Yeah, that's a good idea. How about I teach you a special craft skill so you can talk to me whenever? A craft skill to talk to Loop, even when you're not near them? That seems impossible. Only because you don't know the specific hand shape for it. Yes, Stardust, a fourth hand shape, so you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested? Fourth hand shape? If anyone would know about this, it'd be someone like Loop. You nod. Great! Alright, are you ready? So, you take your hand and make a fist, okay? And you're gonna raise your thumb and little finger. Raise thumb, raise little finger. And keeping your hand in that... Oh, no! It just clicked. And keeping your hand in that shape, you're going to put your hand next to your face with the thumb to your ear and the little finger to your mouth. That's the secret hand shape no one knows about. Interesting. You've never heard about this, but you have a bad memory. You may have just forgotten it. And then the very last step. There's more? There is, Stardust. You just have to think very loudly. Boy, I sure wish I could talk to Loop right now. Now, that part just sounds silly. Yes, that's definitely the silly part of this ritual. And that's it. Now you can call me whenever. Well, mostly whenever. It might not work sometimes, especially if you get too far. And we won't be able to chat very long or anything, so you'll still need to come whenever you want a breather or to chat. But now, I can help you out and give you hints whenever. Or, if you want me to put it another way, you've just learned the skill Call Loop. You can call me anytime to get some precious hints. To call me, just go into your craft menu and select Call Loop. Easy as pie. Ow. Alright, and now that you're here though, can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Actually, I think I'm kind of good. Alright, see you later, Stardust. Alright, give him a nod and walk away. Yeah, hand phone but real. Like, that is golden. Like, at some point they went, we need a way to be able to communicate with Loop because the player might get frustrated with having to come back all the time. Oh yeah. It's time for a phone call. Freaking brilliant. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can do here for now, so why don't we actually just proceed naturally to the first floor and make our way through. Alright, hello everyone. Yep, skippity skip. Alright, because we do need to do the meal times. Okay. It always tastes the same. You eat anyway. Oh, that's going to end up being a point of depression, isn't it? Okay. We'll stay with you, Mira. You've no choice after all. Yippity skip. Suppose whispering your name, turn around and listen. Poor Easer again. Skibbity skip? Yeah, heck yeah. Yep, against your will, you hold your breath. Hey, I don't have a thing to tell you right now. Chicken. But I will when we beat the kids tomorrow. I know. Still so ominous. Did I say when I beat the kids? We beat the king. Holy cow. That was a fumble. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Please.
Close your eyes. I wonder if you'll ever be able to sleep, if you'll be able to sleep tonight. Poor Isa. He's strong, but a coward in his own way. Alright. How's this gate again? Time for the power of the magic orbs, which we still have very little context for. Okay. In we go. No, that's not the one that's trapped. God, it would have been embarrassing to die right there. There is a pillar. Do another pillar. Those ones are fine. Okay. Alright. First fight. Here we go again. Let's just defeat it. Okay. Please die. We'll make it work. Alrighty. Can actually use a rock move now, which is kind of nice. And we've got the Holy Care Shield as well. 5-turn cooldown for 1 round of invulnerability is pretty insane when you think about it. Alright. Smash. And rock 3. Done! Very nice. Doing the house without timers. Oh, we're probably going to loop at some point, but we need to go through some specific conversations. So I figured we might as well just start working back through in order, trying to find some of the stuff that we couldn't get before. See if we can spot anything else that we may have missed previously or that wasn't accessible previously. Get out of here. Don't need to deal with you. Alright. We can save here. Yep. Save progress, thank you. Alright. I don't remember what's here. It's a storage room. Let's look around. Yes, we will get those tonics. Because why not? Always useful to have more items. Yes, I know. Bonnie's going to take the items. Thank you. Crafted water. Take that as well. Don't need the store. I'm going to use the deposit. Boxes, papers, and a pendant shaped like a bell. Bell pendant. Put the bell pendant back. Ding, ding. What did the bell pendant do? I don't remember off the top of my head. Friendship do bell pendant. That it's chain its bell. Also, we should put the memory back on, well, not back on, but on for Mirabel. Because that's just +5 to all stats, whereas the memory of faith is +30 to all stats, which is actually kind of huge. So we would definitely be doing that. Sword is, yeah, slightly more attack. It's fine. Okay. Malju, the save points actually save your items too, so you can use that storage room to get a bunch of extra tonics on floor 1. That does make sense. I was going to say, like, there's no shop to be able to buy anything from because there's no currency, so it makes sense that the only way to stockpile items is by abusing time loops. Not that you can do too much of it.
At Fuchs Card Expo donated $2 Canadian to the war funds. Why does Bonnie not like us?
That's a question I don't have an answer to yet, Fuchs. I think it's because we were the newest person to join the party. Actually, I'm not sure if we were the newest or Bonnie was the newest, one of the two. But we have not been in the party for particularly long, so I think just they don't trust us yet. We've not done enough to earn their trust at the very least. Alright, got the circle key. Okay, that's what I was expecting to find. No time for that. We've got things to explore. Yeah, don't know their favorite foods, but we will get there. Alright, open the door. We check for traps. Yes, I know, there's traps. That's why I'm pressing this. You're welcome. Okay, off we go. Did the thing. We're safe now.
Oh, Bonnie joined last? Okay. But we were second last prior to that, right? Okay, door up there is locked. Come on then. See how much stronger Mirabel is with some extra buffs. Hey-ya. I mean, we hit hard already. Nice. Breathe in and out. 400 XP. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wow, I was surprised that that didn't hit me. Aha, okay. This, I think, is where we'll find the thing one. Anvil, sharpening stone, and a forge. Sharpening stone for the key knife. Alright, so we have to take this all the way to the 3rd floor. You're about to sharpen the key knife now, when you get it back, that is. Anvil, sharpening stone, forge, yeah. Files, pick them up. Crafted water, thank you very much. Row of spears. Nothing we can take there. I think that sword is one we've already got. Yep, there's nothing. It's just an old boring wall. I think we've seen it before, but you always keep whatever weapons and armors you get through the time loops. Yes. Very peculiar. Alright, can't get through that one yet. We need egg. Ah, you got me that time. Alright. Every bit of XP does count. Critical! Woo, baby! You love to see it. It's actually kind of impressive that for a game that is primarily about repeating things over and over, still do get a sense of progression from a combat perspective. That was one of my biggest fears, is that the combat would get very repetitive. That's not the case. Well, did you both? What do I do here? Use that one. Wonder if with this we could actually finish it right here. How are you alive? You sure? How about you just, yeah, keel over and die. You're living by a single strand of health. It's me. What was in here that we needed? Salty broths. Cupboard full of various board games, craft game for kids, fishing game, checkers. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Cutlery. Green of the Change God that's destroyed. Some books. Yeah, one of them has a very striking cover of Murudu clay figurine with the large sunken eyes and a screaming mouth. Wait, isn't this the book Bonnie was looking at on the 3rd floor? They were very defensive about it. You look at the back. Life to ashes. Death rituals from around the world. Why would Bonnie look at this? Something to do with their family and culture. And some more vials. Another crafted water for Bonnie. There you go. So we now know what the book is, but we don't have any context for it. Oh, it's you. You're annoying. What can we do? Those. Let's just see if that gets the defense down on it. Who knows? Attack up. That's fair. What's gonna happen? Can boost defense. Got fewer skills than we normally have at this time. That's fine. That did a good chunk of damage. Let's pass a turn back to you. You've got the paper mache gauntlets on. Yeah, so you can just hit. There we go. Now we can get somewhere. Yeah. Easy peasy. No, we are not touching that. Oh, is this one of the passphrase ones? It is.
Okay, that was the storage room. Yep. I know. We do know it. We can actually get through here. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. Gotta skip it all again. Yes, I know. I did actually remember to ask. The enemy's just getting closer one tile at a time. Okay. It was the storage room. So silly. Alright, in we go. I don't know if there's anything extra really important in here other than a few bonus items. Go, salty broths. Book. Vegetarian Vergardian Translation Dictionary. Yeah, okay. I don't think there was anything else in here. No. Whoa, doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so with many books written in different languages, Vergardian, Patarian, Mawudu, one of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it's giving you a headache. It's that same language. We're seeing it pop up time and time again. And given that those seem to be different, like, countries, yeah, I think it is in relation. We heard about, like, a country that no one really remembers the name of anymore. Like, it's been forcibly removed from people's memory. So I'm guessing that's what that fourth book is. Something very suspicious going on. Oh, yes, it's the hands. These were on the first floor? I forgot about that. Alright, well, we need to heal up a little bit. We got hurt. We can just use that. Ta-da! And now you can do whatever you want, but you can't touch me. And let's get punching. Another rock. This guy has more health than I remember. Oh, I can at least do one more rock attack. Every type of sand is going to appear on any floor after Act 2. That's terrifying, and I don't like it. Rock combo. God, this guy's going to take a while to kill. Might actually have to be careful. Why am I using rock? I should be using scissors. I'm a freaking idiot. That's where I went wrong. Oh god, look at Siffrin there. They look at peace with being frozen rather than being scared. Well, gotta wait a minute. Alright, now we can free you. We don't have the unfreeze ability. Huh. Well, that's a problem. How about we put this up, just to be safe? That's definitely an issue. Well, what can I do here? We're only going to have paper. Didn't think about this. At least your basic attack is scissors. Glad that Mirabel's a little bit buffed up. Keep at it, keep at it. Ow. At least throw out some buffs and other stuff. One more turn before I can use scissors again. Just guard that one. Alright. At least then Mira will be able to use one more attack and that's a full heal on everyone, and we should be good. Alright, we're back. Ooh. Now that I actually remembered which frickin' thing to use. Oh, okay. Well, we're doing this now. No choice.
all XP and it all counts. Alright. Oh, you're weak to scissors as well. Good to know. Go for a buff. Fence up. That's fine. Oh, Siffrin barely even flinched on that. They are becoming numb. Around Rondo. Pass the turn back. That should just about do it. There we go. Okay. I mean, there's a good chunk of XP, and it does make a difference. Okay, we got the crest. Could you not? Oh, good. It's the leaky bum guy. Is paper as well. Let's actually just top you up. Charming. Alright, well, let's see if we can finish this nice and quick. I mean, that was faster than I thought it was going to be. Not going to lie. I thought that was going to take a few more turns. Okay, Star Crest. Yes, we will use it. We'll go past here. Ring. Okay. Oh, wait, I remember. Those were tears. The villagers in Dormant called them tears. And if you touch them, you get frozen in time.
Good thing we found this crest then. You're darn right.
Ow. Hit your hip into the counter again. Oh. And Siffrin. Did you really hit the counter and say, yeah?
You did. Yep. Sif. Sif. Sif.
Cat Sif.
Cat Sif.
Wow.
Classy.
Kitchen closet. Open it. Found the egg key. Okay.
Lovely. No time. We've got it. We've got a house to explore.
Pot of bubbling food. Frozen in time. Steams frozen midair.
No. And there.
Surprised we can't just take the cookies.
What's that?
Is that an entire potato in the sink? What a waste.
You're ready for it this time. You'll be fine looking at old spots like this from now on. Okay, yeah, because that's where we got the wok. Buy for the Dormant Boulangerie. Yep. Don't need that. More vials of stuff to take. Put some spices. Oh, and a pepper juice, ginger juice, thyme juice. Give them all to Bonnie. Definitely a ton more items on the first floor than any other. Alright. I think that gives us what we need to just about get out of here now. And me. Going straight by. Ah, not by that one though. Oh, really? Another one of you? Okay. Well, let's do it then. No, screw it. Holy Care Shield. Yeah, deal with it. You can't hurt me. Fence up. Time for all the buffs first, and then we'll just murderize this guy. Okay. We can go with that. Cool. Attack up. Bonnie, come on. We've been there. We've done this one before. Alright, pass the turn back to Siffrin. Ooh, nice hit. You've got a scissor skill as well. Full heal for everyone. And big damage on the boss. Nice. That was a clean fight. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how much different as just accepting their death. I'm worried that at some point they're going to do like a rug pull and go, oh, surprise, this is the one time where you actually don't want to be just accepting your death because you are now actually dead. Okay, we haven't got the right this one yet. Be back on the left somewhere. Don't mind me coming through. Always one. Okay, that's a rock type. Makes me feel like I'm playing Pokemon or something. Let's just give it 10 to you straight away. Paper 3. Start. Sound burst. Piece of cake. Okay, key time. There we go. Through the door. Wait, nope. Aha! Down this far end. Don't. Oh. Okay, another dorm room. Candle making station. Person how to craft candles. Craftonomy book. Craft, creative craft. Where's the protecting craft? Craftonomy, not craftology. So what about the study of craft? Not your fortune. Okay, we've seen that. Okay, being sat and surrounded by people like is nice. I get that. Sometimes it's nice just being in a room where there is a conversation ongoing rather than having to actively participate it. Like, sometimes it's just nice to be surrounded by that environment, that gentle chatter. I think that's why people sometimes like going to cafes to just hang out in the background and just, you know, enjoy the ambience rather than having to go and actually actively participate in conversation, because maintaining conversation, even as with friends, can be tiring at times. Sometimes it's nice just to be able to be immersed in it, be around it, but not have to do it, you know? I don't know if anyone else gets like that with family. Like, introverts in the room, unite. Talking for a long time sucks. Especially with art books on top of it. Open the drawer, found the broken egg key. There we go. I do not know how to pronounce your name. Keishwal? Let's go with Keishwal. Keishwal. I absolutely agree. Yeah. Big fan of not talking. Like, every now and then it's good so you have a topic that you want to contribute and talk about if it's something you really actively care about, but sometimes it's nice just to out. Hex says the streamer. I was wondering if someone would call me out on that. The thing you guys don't realize is that I am also an introvert. I just do streaming because people wanted me to, and because it gives me an excuse to play games that I enjoy. I am not an outgoing person. Not at all. You put me in a room with other actual streamers and you'll find it's a completely different environment. Here, we're all nerds, so I don't mind talking to... The paper is filled with sketches of naked people doing fun things. You're kind of grossed out by them. Oh yeah, I forgot that was there. That was, we're not showing Bonnie deal, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Hand-drawn cards. Yeah, sure, let's pick a card. Pick a card at random. Card is a drawing of 5 women fighting with spears. Why are they fighting? The bottom says 5 of wands. You got the drawn card. You put the card in your pocket along with your souvenirs. No idea what we're going to need that for, but we have it. Newspaper articles about the king. Those in mind for later. For what for later? For why? Some notes. The handwriting's so terrible you can barely read what's on it. Suspicious. Maldu, I have a tendency to struggle with figuring out what to talk about. The biggest tip that I got, which unfortunately works much better when you're talking to people in person than it does when you're talking to people in a live stream like this, is to just, as best as you can, keep asking questions about the other person. And not as though you're interrogating them, but if they mention something, ask for more detail on something, or ask a nuanced question about something that they just mentioned.
So if the conversation kicks off with like oh, what'd you get up to on the weekend? They're like, oh, you know, I met up some friends and I played basketball with them. It'd be very easy to leave the conversation there and just go, oh, okay, you play basketball. Cool, nice. But you could then also go, well, how long have you been playing basketball for? How many friends you play with? Where do you meet up for it? How often do you do this? Is this something you've been doing for a long time? Like, you start asking for just more detail around that topic, and they're usually happy to give it and keep going from there. Because it's not necessarily about going, how do you maintain the conversation? It's about how do you just keep the conversation flowing. And the best way to do it is through genuine curiosity. Be curious about the other person you're conversing with. Ask questions to learn more about them. The biggest trap you can fall into if you ever find that you're struggling as a conversationalist is that you might be talking about yourself too much and not engaging with the other person. If you reflect on a conversation, you find out, oh, 99% of what I'm saying is me just talking about what I did and how I feel about something and what I'm going to do, then you're kind of dropping the ball. Conversation, unfortunately, is an art and a skill that needs to be learnt and practiced. So yeah, Mystastic, you're right. Sharing passions is fun and it's a good way to be able to engage with them. Sometimes there'll be a disconnect where they're passionate about something that you're really not, but if you still show an interest in their passions, they will appreciate you more as a friend for your contributions and for actually caring about them. So it's worth doing. Also, #1 trick for relationships. Even if you don't really care or have an interest in the hobbies and passions that your partner does, show an interest in them so that they feel supported and valued for what they are passionate about. The quickest way to kill a relationship is for one person in the relationship to feel like the things they're interested in aren't interesting in the eyes of the person they care about. There you go. There's some actual real life advice for you today. Peachy Kitty, you're trying to find out more about the King and Timecraft as one of your ongoing goals. I absolutely am. We need to find out more about where the hell they came from and how they got their powers. Because there's something weird happening. Okay, let's get rid of you. Jotting down Rondo. It's still not quite enough to kill it in 2 hits like that. I'm actually probably better off passing the turn to someone else. They can hit a little bit harder than Mirabel can. Hey, Sifrin leveled up. Nice. Which means we should go back and save before we proceed through the door so that the current levels get locked in. I got around you. He didn't even trigger. A little bit dumb. Oh. I thought I had a save point down here. Do I not? I do. There we go. There it is. I touched the light. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm understanding this correctly. I've got the sharpening stone now, which, where is it? It's in my pockets, which I think means if I try and time travel, I'm going to lose it, aren't I? Oh, no, hang on. Sharpening stone's there. What was I looking at? Egg key, wrong thing. Yeah, anything that's here, I lose when I time travel, the souvenirs. Except I keep the silver coin. I guess because of when that was given to me compared to when I'm traveling back to. So if I want to use the sharpening stone, I have to take it all the way through to the 3rd floor. So we've got to keep going. Plus, we need to do it to do the mealtime events with Bonnie anyway. So off we go, I guess. Round 2 of boss fights. Yeah, it was given to us before the loop. Thought so. Alright, insert the key, open the door. Let's do it. Another sadness. Oh no. Time to die. Okay. Yes, we know he's a big ball head. Okay, rock type first. Yes, it was rock sign. Yes, it does mean something. Good job, team. We can figure it out. I'm still just going to hit him with a normal thing first, though. Oh, he's immune. Doesn't matter. Never mind. I thought it would still do at least a little bit of damage. Fine. Paper it is, then. Regular attack. Ouch. Could have been worse. Okay. No point doing that. We'll just give you a little heal up. Don't have any other, but you can do a buff at least. Let's keep hitting. That was kind of brutal. Slow you down. Right, we can pass a turn back to Isa. Get another paper hit in, and that makes 5. Beautiful. Get him. And now it's paper type. Love that. That at least works better for us. We've got plenty of scissor type attacks. And look, there's another one. And another one. And you don't have any more, but actually, no, you can just do a regular attack. That is also 1. You don't have any, but you can do a turn back to Sifrin. Perfect. You can do another one. All right. It's on the ropes. Bonnie for the kill? No, not today. Good try, Bonnie. Well, it hasn't changed type yet, so let's just hit it. Oh, come on. Just keel over and die, please and thank you. I'm going to slap you. I can't. That's right. That does nothing. Fine. There we go. Get him, Mira. Good job. Yeah, go make that art, Gray. Make it good. If it's not good, I'm going to be very disappointed. No, no pressure. You know I'm joking. Art is a process that should be enjoyed. Okay. Maldu, the 5 of Wands also means there's conflict in one's life currently or brewing. Are those related to actual tarot cards? Because I'm not familiar with card readings and that kind of stuff. Mishtastic, tarot card throughout the game are giving accurate fortunes on Sif. But I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Not gonna lie, I always forget that I made blinking images for some of my OC's main images. It spooks me every time. Nice, accidental horror. You scare yourself with your own creations. Alright, so this is a rest spot. Time to eat. Okay, we've got our snacks. Plantain chips, cookies. Ah, so Buddy likes rice, huh? Now, choose. Choose which one you want. Okay, I would like... You know what? I'll have some onigiri. There! You go! Alright. Don't make Bunny sad. Thank you, snack leader, for this delicious meal. Alright, after eating our snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Which it gets restored when we just use this thing anyway. Ta-da! Everyone's healed. Hey! So, I hate to tell you, Bonnie, but your meals are just as helpful as this mysterious light. Very unfortunate. Alright. Well, that's one figured out. We know they like rice. Yep, alrighty. Let's keep going. Okay. Second floor. How did this one work? Let's go to the left first. Okay. Oh, yep, this guy's frozen. Sucks to be you. Very sorry. Okay. Am I forgetting
Okay, that's where we got the gardening knife thing. Mossfly, hello. You've read a nice art-related quote once. Just make it exist first. You can make it good later. I love that as a quote. I think that is excellent advice. It applies to even some people I've spoken to around things like creating videos and content on YouTube. They're like, oh, I don't know. Like, I've been working on a thing for ages and I don't want to release it until it's perfect. Your audience isn't going to care. They're going to care whether or not you've made something. And if it's the first thing that you're making, how can they care if you haven't released anything? Sometimes you just have to know that... There's a quote around perfection being the death of progress. Something like that. Because at the end of the day, if you strive for complete perfection before being happy with anything, you will never achieve anything, because for most things, perfection is nigh impossible, especially when it comes to art. Perfection in whose eyes? Yours? Your audience's? Whoever's marking what you're looking at? Yeah, the enemy of good. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it can absolutely be used for a lot of things. But it is just that, like, moment of self-reflection to go, well, why am I trying to make this perfect? Who am I trying to make it perfect for? Who is the audience that I actually care about? That was the one thing that actually helped me realize that it's okay to make mistakes in, like, my script writing or in the video editing. Like, if there's small errors, it's actually okay. It makes things feel more human to have small errors. Okay, books, boring subjects, leave the bookcase alone. Okay. I'm just also remembering that we need to be on the lookout for the books for Odile. Okay, yep, we nearly got squished, but it's fine. We got the thing we needed. We can keep going. Okay, key time. Open the door. Not even gonna look at you. You can stay right there. Sparkly things. There's a switch here that goes to a secret room. Yep, I know. It's amazing. So weird. No, that's right. I want to do this one first. Bookcase, which has a key in it for key for change. I feel like there might be something else here we need. The books about the House of Change? No, Family Tales. So, House of Change is the name of the belief, but the house is the name of the place. Family Tales there. With notebooks all shaped and sizes. Look at the sparkly diary. Mirabel catches you looking. Oh, this one's fairly recent. Okay. Oh, I don't remember what this triggers. Sure. Don't have time. Alright, fine. We saw that before. You open your mouth, but no sound comes out. Family Tales. Okay, so with the various novels. How to not make a fool of yourself, a journey. Yeah, we probably should read that. Okay, so with theatre scripts, no Family Tales. Oh, don't worry, Sif. You'll be able to see some plays soon. So, there's something I've always wondered. What is it, Bonnie? Oh, you know that stage play friend brought us to before we got the last orb to open the house? In it, the main characters... two men kissed on the mouth, right? Oh, gems. Shush, I want to hear this. And so, when people kiss on the mouth in plays, they don't really kiss, right? They have some transparent paper in between their lips so they don't touch, right? What? 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 It's still funny, actually. Yeah, funny. They definitely have paper in between.
Ah, yeah, I knew it. No one ever would kiss someone on the mouth in a play. Not in front of everyone.
Yeah, not in front of everyone. Oh, that's really good. Boniface, this is why you're my favorite.
Woohoo!
Adorable. Adorable little goofball. There we go. Try all dialogue options and check out where you got equipment from previously. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, yes, another library here. Mossfly, yes, especially in a time where AI stuff is taking over the internet, little hints of humanity feel really nice. That, I think, is the thing that I've noticed, is that a lot of AI-produced, AI-created videos
I think a lot of the artificial feeling comes from things being like too smooth, too polished. Like there's always things in them that usually don't make sense for a physical space or don't obey the laws of physics or whatever it might be. Like there's still a long way for AI video to go, but some of it, the stuff that does look very convincing, still feels wrong. There's a sense of uncanny valley in it because it's too perfect. The reality is that even the most perfect movies that humans have made still contain imperfections, and that's what I think gives it more character. AI stuff feels forced, feels literally artificial. I don't know if we'll ever get around that, and I kind of hope we don't, because the thing that scares me most is that chance that in reality we won't be able to distinguish what AI stuff is and isn't anymore, and that's not a future that I look forward to. A little bit terrifying. Like, I'm not sure if you guys would be aware because it's kind of a niche thing, but YouTube actually announced a thing recently where creators can upload videos just kind of like of themselves and then use YouTube's AI to create shorts that use their likeness. So they can basically just give it a script and tell it what they want the short to be about, and the AI will create it based on what it knows about the person based on what you've uploaded. And that is a little bit terrifying. So if you're ever watching shorts that are very much just like a person to camera with maybe some additional B-roll footage, it might be AI. Might not even be your favorite content creator talking to you, which is kind of terrifying. I will never touch that tool because I want everything I do to be genuine and human, but I know there's a lot of other people out there will see that as a shortcut to content creation and will absolutely use a tool like that. Mishtastic, AI bots are not the way. Human creativity is always superior. I said this before, like I think on the channel and on the Discord and things like that. I think AI has a use in some very niche cases for doing tasks that are either too repetitive or would take humans a long time to complete. Art is not one of them. Anything that is creative or artistic, we should be keeping AI the hell away from. We can do it better. Okay, no family tales, but any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory, what it means for us and our past. Looks boring and dense. Oh yes, color theory. Are you interested, Sifrin? Okay, this is new, I think. Huh, it's a color. Zah doesn't know what a color is. I really don't. Tell me. It's like weird shades. I learned it at school, but it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my table instead. Wow, Bonbon, you're so hardcore. They are weird shades, yes. This is a relatively new discovery, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard, Isabeau. But a very long time ago, we could apparently see shades called colors. Yeah, they had a shade called blue, and that's the sky's real shade, and one named green, and that's what the grass looked like. I think the world around us still are those colors, but we just forgot how to see them. Or so researchers say. I think the house over in Corbo was researching it. That's such big news. How did I not know this? I failed you all. Oh, don't worry. Oh, hi Vanda. You okay? Morning. Right? Did you have a bad dream? I think she had a bad dream. Needs to go out for a minute. One sec. Door is open. Love it when cats do that thing of, I will sit by the door. Please open the door for me. I must leave. I need to go and do a thing. Please open the door. I am begging you. You open the door. Open the door! Oh, it's open. Okay, well, I don't actually want to go through, so I'm going back to bed now. Thank you. Typical cat. Mossfly, sadly, AI seems to mostly get used in replacing workers instead of aiding them, which is really saddening to see. I do agree with that to an extent. I think... How can I phrase this? I think there are some roles that I think are good to be... No, I don't actually agree with that now I'm thinking about it and saying it out loud. I think it's a shame for anything to be replaced with AI. I think there are some tasks that are good to be replaced with AI. For example, like in my line of work, trying to look for information within huge data sets of... how can I put this? Yeah, looking for specific information within huge data sets is something that is incredibly convoluted and time-consuming to do manually, but using AI is basically an algorithmic way of being able to pass it, and we can get our information much, much faster. It can't do the rest of my job. It absolutely cannot. This is just one piece of what I do. So AI as an assistive tool, I think, does have a lot of potential and a lot of use cases. I think any company or any person that tries to use AI to completely replace an entire job means one of two things. Either you really are undervaluing the results of what that job provides and what it offers, or you had scoped that job too tightly and that person or that role should be doing more than one specific task that can be outsourced by an AI. It's very rare you come across jobs that are so niche and specific that they can be replaced in a good way by AI. There's usually a lot more complexity in other things that that person is doing and contributing that AI simply can't. Oh, don't worry. We don't usually count on you to know things. Oh yeah, that's true. Colors. Shades people can't see anymore. Seems silly, but somehow this knowledge feels familiar to you. The plot thickens very slowly, but it does thicken. Mishtastic, dataset analysis help is great, but should not overtake the person's main job. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, if your job is purely data analysis, why? If you're analyzing the data, you should also be drawing conclusions from it and findings and next steps and thinking about how to use it and talking about it. Like, there's so much more that comes from it than just analyzing the data. She's rejoined us now here. Would you like a snack, little girl? Would you like a treat? Getting them crunches. She's a good girl most of the time. Headcanon, everyone is actually wearing god-awful color combinations. More than likely. The number of stories I've read where it's usually, and I don't want to be stereotyping here because there's obviously a lot of variation within it, but stereotypically it's the wife complaining about the husband, like not understanding fashion, or just they're always wearing these weird combinations of clothes, and then it turns out further down the line that actually the guy's colorblind and did not know. Like, oh, that explains so much. Isa's wearing hot pink, maroon, and neon green. Could be, and we'd have no idea. Cats and Books Forever, hello everyone. Happy to catch a stream, even if it'll be for a little while. It's almost midnight here. The catto is adorbs as hell. This is Panda. She is one of two cats that we have. The other one is out in the living room enjoying a nap in some sunshine at the moment. But Panda's happy to hang out here because this is her favorite bed that she can curl up in. Sometimes we have two cat cams going and we've got both of them, but we just got Panda today. But thank you for stopping by the stream. Don't know if you're familiar with In Stars and Time, so if you need a quick brief on what on earth is going on, let me know. But if you are familiar with it, then you might know roughly where we are. No family tales here either. Oh, one written language we cannot read has a big sparkly tree on the cover. I feel like we've seen one like that before. What color is the other cat? Jet black. Well, black with, she's got a brown undercoat, which you can see in patches here and there, but primarily black. Her name's Stella.
She is a bit over a year old, whereas Panda is roughly 8 years old. So a bit of an age gap between the two of them. A little summary would be great. Perfect. Yeah, no, we can do that. Brief summary of In Stars and Time. Go read a book. No, kidding. The brief summary would be that we were a group of adventurers and we come in at the tail end of the journey. So we start in the town that you might have seen earlier in the stream, Mossfly. We literally start our adventure there and we're already level 40 something. They've gone out, collected these powerful orbs, and we've come here to this last little like bastion of hope in this world as the rest of the world is being frozen in time by the king. This house of change that we are in at the moment is currently where the king resides. So we have finally arrived here to defeat them. However, upon arrival, we die and then suddenly find out that we have been gifted with the ability to travel in time, but only through death. So every time we die, we can go forwards or backwards in time to specific points. In the last play session we had, we got to the top of the tower, we fought the king, we killed the king, and we celebrated at the end. And then as we were talking to the head housemaiden that we had freed from being frozen in time, they realized something was wrong. Possibly with us, possibly with the order the events played out in. Something was wrong. Everything froze and we died and got sent right back to the start. So what we're figuring out now is that there's probably some things that we missed or that we need to do along the way to get it to work correctly. So now we're trying to fill in some gaps. We know that everyone in our party has a specific task that they are trying to accomplish. And it might be that because those tasks weren't accomplished, we got the bad ending. One of them was Mirabel had a bunch of papers they were sorting through, looking for a prospective partner. They were basically doing manual Tinder, which is good fun. We know that Odile is looking into family books for some reason, which are basically, if I understand correctly, they're books that are written almost like a journal that is then donated to a library, because people that worship change can physically change their appearance, and it's kind of part of the religious process to do so. We don't quite know what's up with Isa just yet. We know Bonnie doesn't trust us because we don't understand them properly. So currently, we're going through a series of events in order because in between each floor, the team stop and have a break and have a meal. And that's where we can learn what Bonnie's favorite foods are. So that will help get Bonnie on our side. Great, yeah, written by a family through generations. Thank you. So yeah, there's a few intricacies going on here, but there's also a few subplot things that we don't know. There's a country whose everyone has forgotten the name of, and every time we try and read it, we just get a headache and we can't, which is what this book is doing at the moment. This seems to be related to the country that's vanished. The king himself is one of few people in this world that has control over time, and that's apparently, it's very peculiar. We don't know how they got that. The king also seems to have some kind of relationship with the main character, Sifrin, that we don't understand or know because they kept asking in the boss fight, do you remember? And what do you know? And we couldn't answer them. So there's a piece of missing information there as well. There's a few little threads that we don't have enough info on, but we also know that Sifrin is mentally not doing particularly well, having to die over and over and over again. At least I haven't had to witness their friends going through gruesome deaths yet. I'm sure that's on the horizon. Hey, bookcase filled with books about craft skills. Ah, look at how this book must be. It's got shields. Oh yeah, we found this one. Book that made Mirabel learn her skill. Smells weird. I'm taking it. Bonnie takes the book off the shelf and opens it to a random page. Oh, it's a cooking book? It's talking about carrots and stuff. What? Let me see. No, that's the carrot method, Bonbon. Ah, yes, the carrot method. Okay, we've all seen this. Oh no, this is new because we told them about it before getting the book. The Sifrin reminded me of it yesterday. That's how I figured out that nice new shield skill. Is that so? He smiled awkwardly. Ah, your new shield skill. They show it in this book too. Look.
Oh, they do. If Sifrin didn't teach me yesterday, this could have been useful. But I already know it, book. Sifrin taught me, book. And it'll protect us against the king, book.
Odil's staring at you. Look away. Maybe you shouldn't have looked at that bookcase.
Ah, this book mentions shields that reflect attacks too. Those are so complicated. I wish I could figure it out someday.
I wish you could as well. Okay, that seems to be everything we can get from there. Yeah, we're being very sus in the library. I think Odile is somewhat onto us. Like, they know there's something weird going up here. No. I think they figured out that we definitely know things that we shouldn't know. But you're not. Alright, let's take you down. Paper 3. Perfect. Okay. Hey, Isabeau and Odile leveled up. Love it. Back out of the secret passage. There was nothing in those bookshelves. Ah, dang it. Why can't we tell the team we keep going back in time? I think we just don't want to, because it's just a pain to have to keep explaining it. Oh, Miss Tasha said go back. Oh, did I miss something? Dang. Alright, well, we'll go back in a sec. Let's just hit all of these guys. We can do that a few times, I think. Silent burst. One left. Smash! Alright, let me duck back in. What did I miss? I don't think I need to talk to you. The partner frozen in time. That was that. Okay, now I understand the context of this conversation. Ooh. Their fist is closed as if they're holding something. Could it be? Try to get it out. Sif, what are you... The hand is frozen in time, but you managed to get the item out. It's a dark earring, same design as the one they're wearing on their left ear. You got the bonding earring. Put the earring in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Oh my. Oh!
Oh, crab! That's the other half!
They didn't give it to their partner yet? We have to find their partner.
And give them the earring.
How to find their partner. Okay, that is new. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I think honestly part of it is because, yeah, Sifrin I think just feels that this is their burden to shoulder alone. I'm sure that's a plot point that is going to come back and they'll realize, actually, no, you should be sharing this burden with other people because, you know, it's just kind of a little bit mentally taxing to try and take that all on yourself. But we'll see. Let's just finish you off. Thank you very much. Okay, Mirabel's now 47. Learned lovely moving cure. Thank you. We need that. Also, Miss Tassie, was that the thing that I needed to get, or was there something else there? I don't think there was anything else. We already got that boo? Yep. That was a very weak boo, Isabeau. Yeah, I'm a spooky prankster. Files, pick up, because that was a book that we'd already gotten before. Makes for a good weapon. Okay, Odile's looking at the list. Take a look too. Looks like one person checked out every single available issue of the Cursing of Chateau Castle. No one here seems to have checked out A Family Tale. Huh. That is interesting. That means there should be a Family Tale here somewhere if no one's checked it out. Yes? Crumpled poem on the ground. You pick it up. Got the crumpled poem. Put the poem in your pocket along with the souvenirs. Librarian frozen in time. They're not the person that I'm looking for. A secret light. It was secret library. Go back. Okay. Something here. You took at the papers? I thought I did. Pile of list of checked out books. Odil's looking intently at the list. Oh no, I did not touch this. I think I touched it the first time I went through, but it makes sense to check it again. You two? We should get going. Give us a second, Mirabel. Look through the titles, mumbling each one under your breath. Lost Inlands, The History of Pepper, What to Do When You're Sad and There's No Chocolate Around. Oh, good lord. That book would be so helpful. Holy cow. Ah, here, at the very bottom. Paparas? Paper Ass Family Tale. We're rolling with it. Where? Paper, what now? Who checked it out? Someone called Charles Choquette. Charles Choquette? Oh, that's the Belanger in Dormont. Does he have the book you want, Madame Odile? So he has it. Belanger in Dormont, huh? They sold croissants, if you remember correctly. Well, I'll have to check after we beat the king, and before I go away. Yeah, toilet paper family, exactly. What? What are we talking about? What about you, Siffrin? You were looking around. Did you find the book you were looking for? A book? Are you both looking for a book? I was, but it's fine. Hey, are you ignoring us? What's happening? Is this another secret quest? Say it's fine, then it is. Let's get going, everyone. Mirabel and Isabeau look at each other and sigh. So, Belanger and Dormont might have checked out a family tale. You go back to Dormont and let Odile know. Oh, okay. Thank you for catching that. That would have sucked to have missed it. It would have taken me a long time to try that again, so I appreciate it. Honestly, part of the reason that I didn't is just because, weirdly enough, as a streamer, there's always a bit of pressure just to keep things moving, and I don't always want to hang around in one spot too long, and I just missed it. So I appreciate that you helped me to catch that before it became more of a problem. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Fine. Let's keep going. Need to get out of here soon anyway. Let's give you an extra turn. You can just punch as hard as you can. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, 2 hits. Alright, you're the one who had the earring. So we do need to find the recipient of the other earring. I feel like I haven't seen you before. Interesting. What are you weak to? Not that. Okay, so that means it must be weak to paper. Yes. Society is ticking. Yay! I love it. Alright, well, let's just keep going. It is nowhere near enough damage for my liking. Okay. Let's pass a turn back to you. Get him again. One more paper move and we'll be good. Society ticking again. I don't like the ticking. I mean, it's the perfect name for an enemy like this. It's like, yeah, that ticking is absolutely going to cause anxiety. All right, full heal and it is dead. Yeah, also memory is funny when you take week breaks between play sessions. You're absolutely right. It's like, I'm surprised I managed to get through Hollow Knight as quickly as I did, only playing once a week, because I was constantly be like, where am I? Where am I going? Have I been in this place before? I don't remember. I have no memory of this place. Okay. You. Who are you? House maiden, frozen in time. She looks scared. Okay, nope. What I'm looking for. I'm going to be annoyed if the person is somehow on a previous floor because I can't go back to previous floors. For those items, anyway. Me coming through. What's in this room? Ah, yes, the desk that has the item in it. Black, super awesome, amazing, super duper cool notebook. Do not touch. Let's get that. Got the crying key. Yes, I know. I got it. I am very good at knowing where items are that I should not know about. I don't think there's anything else in here that's worth checking then. About many random things. I've got bonding earrings. Pick it up, flip through it, waiting for Mirabel to comment. It's different? Yeah, okay. So we have learnt about the earrings. Follow the script. Maybe there's different dialogue choices that pop up there later. Books, mathematics, geography, crafting, art, sewing, cooking. Yeah, that's all fine. I think there'd be anything else there that we need. Mossfly, part of the fun of Hollow Knight is having absolutely no idea where you are or what you're doing. I mean, I don't disagree with that. It's a game where it's like, it's okay to be a little bit lost. I need you guys to start dying. Please and thank you. Let's get you with the kaboom. No? Oh, yep, cool, they're all dead. Beautiful. This only got hit once. Oh, you again. Haven't we already killed you once today? Maybe not. But it's definitely time for you to die now. I would say like some Metroid games are more about the experience of getting lost than others. Like, I think when I was playing through Ori and the Blind Forest, I never particularly felt like I was getting lost. Always knew roughly what direction I was going in. And ahoy! No! Bad! That is not how that's supposed to go. Alright, well, let's lower your attack. Talk about rude. I think we can res them, though. Fine. Let's go... that. So get some hits in. Oh, we don't have a resurrection move. We got the shields. That's fun. Alright, well, if we get enough scissor attacks in, they'll get resurrected anyway. So we'll just make that happen, I guess. Okay, I have to meet you again. And then... oh, no, we're going to do too much damage, aren't we? Yeah, and it doesn't trigger. Dang it! I'm sure it's fine. Okay, yes, we got the crest. No. Okay, they come back with 2 HP, so as long as we can heal them before they get hit, we'll be fine. Stop eating nuts directly from the barrels, but I want to. I'm hungry. Tea time. Now, see, if you ask me, do I remember where I'm going? No, I do not. Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't remember which way we need to go. Is the game going to help me? Hey, you know which way to go now? Since going with the Beauty Alliance brought you to a room with a key, but you could also pick wrong on purpose and see what the other side has to offer. Oh, no. Oh, this is a problem. I don't know what the right move is here, because you're right. I haven't gone with the Age Alliance to go up and see what's up there. I don't think I've done that. But I also have gone to the effort of picking up the sharpening stone. So if I go up, I will have to reset and I will lose the sharpening stone and have to do all that again. So I think what I need to do is go the right way with the Beauty Alliance. And so I can keep progressing. And that way I can always come back here if I need to. Yeah, I can't because all snack time's needed. I think I have to actually go the correct way, which is the Beauty Alliance. Alright. Okay. I know. Never forget. Never forgive. It's fine. Let's go get the thing that we need. After we kill this enemy, hopefully have a chance to heal Odile because they're just a wee bit hurt. We should still be able to do this first. Yes, there we go. And now you can heal up. Much better. Okay. Yes, I know. Get your hits in. Doesn't really matter what we do here. Yeah, I agree, Fiuk. The fact that the portraits change with the amount of damage that they've taken is pretty cool. But the low health ones, they look... There's that level of desperation in it almost. Which I really kind of like. You can see in their eyes, they're like, I'm wounded, but I'm not giving up. Really nice portrayal. Oh! Book Thief, frozen in time. Oh, him. Oh, yeah. I remember that now. This is all trap making, how they work, nothing to learn. Counter, scissors key. There we go. Okay. Or not, it makes sense. Barrel full of nothing. Notes on safety, beware of rock. Thank you. Such an important note. What's down this end? Doors locked tight. Oh. This open phrase 1, 2, 3? Yes. Okay. That's so smart. It's not. Let's just go in. I don't know if I remember being here. I don't think I have. Odile got the item. That doesn't happen often. A vial, but it's broken. Piece of glass catch the light, making them almost sparkle. Got the shiny piece of glass. You discreetly put the piece of glass in your pocket along with the souvenirs. But why? Someone frozen in time. That's another student. We took a grape stomping class together a few years ago. How do you have classes on grape stomping? I mean, I guess in my brain, I'm associating it with school. Or like I took English as a class, but no, this would be like a one-off class for sure. Sorry, a what? A grape stomping class, so you can make wine, madam. Oh. The door was locked, wasn't it? They must have thought it would protect them from the king. But sadly, the king's curse doesn't care about locks. Yeah, it's a winemaking class. Exactly, Fiuk. Good to know that that is a thing in this world. Empty dresser, something under it. As the adults say, I'm going to take this. Bunny got 2 salty broths. Bunny puts the vials in their pockets. Someone frozen in time. Oh. I don't know them personally, but I've seen them around. I don't know anything about them. Mira. I'm trying so hard to remember something, anything about each person I see, but there's so many people I know nothing about. They're not dead, you know. All we need to do is beat the king to break the curse, and you'll be able to get to know each of them as much as you want. I think they're not wrong. There's some croissants on the table. Want some, friend? You frown. But you liked them when we first met, didn't you? Oh, I feel like one day you just did a 180 and decided you hated them. What happened? Did you eat a bad croissant somehow? Did it have hair in it? Did someone beat you up using a croissant as a weapon? Or did someone eat your croissant? Was it Isabeau? No, I try very hard not to eat Sif's food, so I wouldn't... You don't answer. Oh crap, did I? No, just... Oh, I thought there was going to be more. I clicked too fast. I missed what that was. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was. I can't go back and see it either. It was there for a frame. And that was enough to swear off croissants forever? Whatever it was. You nod. You know, I wouldn't burn a croissant. I'm good at baking. Oh, okay, we had a burnt croissant? I'm guessing that's what it was? Yeah, you're really good, Bon Bon. Good baker, Bon Bon. Good baker. Isabeau pats Bonnie's shoulder proudly. Okay, cool. I think contextually we figured that out. Okay, souvenirs. We have... Shiny piece of glass. Shiny, sharp, use carefully. Look at the glass shard. The light of the frozen torches scatters through it. Sparkly. Sharp. Ah, your finger! Did you cut yourself? Yeah, give me your hand. He gently takes your hand and wraps a bandage around your finger. Oh, yeah, it was a burnt one. Yeah.
So nice, even though she tries to pretend she's not. Next to her, Bonnie carefully takes the glass shard from you
and throws it across the room.
Why did you have sharp things like this in your pocket anyway?
That was just a throwaway. What? Why? Bunting earring. Pretty. It's not for you though. That's fine. Anything else you should know about? You were there all along, but still you return home. Love and hate this poem in equal measure. One card. Look at the card. You wonder who drew this. I drew it. From a deck. Technically. Don't have the key knife yet. Bell pendant. Look at the pendant. It's shaped like a bell and you're sure it'll go ding ding when you shake it. Shake the pendant. It goes ding ding. As if summoned, the funny noises appreciation crew jump to your side. Ding ding. Ding ding. Ding ding. If you had a chain, you could wear the pendant and go ding ding all day long. Can I get another glass shard? There's a piece of glass left. Leave them alone. Ah. I was hoping I'd be able to get more than one. Try using the coin every now and then. Remember, before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Ooh, memories. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think, so you stopped at a boulangerie nearby. Boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day. Even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you 1 silver piece of money back. Both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Isa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense, as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Isa's Vogardian accent, a few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odil's Carboin accent. But your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Boulanger's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful. He said, "Young one, where are you from?" Oh! Oh, this makes so much more sense. Why didn't I join the dots on that before? We always talk about 4 countries. We know about Vogard, Carboin, and Mudu, which is where, respectively, Mirabel, Isa are from Vogard, Odile is from Carboin, and Bonnie is Mudu. And then the 4th one is the one that nobody remembers, which must be where Sifrin's from. Why didn't I join the dots on that before? Like, I think I kind of knew subconsciously, but just hadn't put it together actively like that. So no wonder they can't remember some things about their past, because that all happened in the place that nobody remembers anymore. Huh. She couldn't answer. Bonnie's also from Vogard? I thought their family was from Mudu. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Would he answer? Was he asking you? Haunting you? Could he remember the lights still? The shapes they cut in the darkness? Their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Oh, a different region of Vogard, okay. Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? He left the boulangerie running. See the night sky dotted with lights, but chest was empty. Ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact. But you don't want to forget about your allies, ever. ever, 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 no matter what, make sure you would always remember. You ate the croissant when you got back to everyone else. It didn't taste like anything. Huh. That would be incredibly missable if you hadn't put in there being like, hey, flip the coin and see what happens. Does it happen twice? Flip the coin in the air a few times. You can actually clap instead of just saying clap, clap, clap out loud. Never. Alright, cool. So that, yeah, absolutely could never have seen that scene. Huh. Friendship doodle. Memories. Cool. Well, I think we're done there. Let's carry on. Yeah, the croissant incident. You go. Gotta run. Goodbye. Okay. Hey, got around you as well. It's a chance when you use it and it can only happen once. That's wild that they would put like a scene like that that's relatively important towards the plot, or at least towards like understanding Siffrin behind something like that. Because I honestly didn't even realize that I could use those items in my inventory and it would trigger special text. I was like, ah, whatever. I always forget there's a save point right before the door as well. I'm so sorry. I always go backwards to save. I'm like, no, I should just save here. And actually, going backwards might help because it means I start the floor with more buffs. Okay. Open the door. Let's do another boss fight. Get more text from Bonnie and find out what else they like. Okay, strong sadness again. We'll be fine. Cut him down. Two sadnesses. Twice as sad. Alright, let's take down paper one first. We have plenty of scissor abilities to use. Stop it. Oh, their attack? No, we're just going to pass the turn back to Siffrin. Go. They gazed at each other. Lovely. Good for you. Get absolutely wrecked. There we go. More damage for you. Short-haired one's doing something. It just murdered itself to heal that one. Oh, crap. It killed the other one? And healed itself in the process. Yes, it did. Is it going to save it? Absolutely not. Okay, Siffrin, your turn again. Bam, it's combo time. Alright. Piece of cake. Level 59, level 48, level 48, level 48. We won! Alright, one last floor to go. Absolutely smashed through that. Little hallway of victory. Alright, time for another meal. There's something else I believe if you do it at the favor tree, but I think that's it. Yeah, someone mentioned before that you can use the coin at the favor tree and some other events might play out. Alright, say it normal volume. Bonnie forgot to tie their shoe. Yikes. Oh, I'm sorry to ask. Oh yeah, that's about the funeral processes and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, 3 flags must be checked, then it has a chance to trigger. Huh. I guess we were just right place, right time, right item. Alright, Paul talked about your possible death, and then he saw Bonnie read a book about burial rituals. Ooh. That's what that book was. Didn't want to be right, but still, you have to make sure. Maybe Bonnie isn't... Whisper. Bonnie. What? you listening to us just now? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about any of us dying. Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie. Oh, no. Why'd you have to say anything? Yeah, you had to say something, but they were listening all this time before and they were fine, right? Why'd you have to say something? You should do something. You have to fix this. Please, listen to... No! You're all stupid for talking about this! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Oof. Touch. You remember that touch is useful to make people less upset, or so you've heard. No better time to try. You approach Bonnie and try to pat their head. You don't even get close before Bonnie slaps your hand away and... Don't touch me! Curse you, friend! Don't come near me! I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to even look at me. I don't want to think about any of this. You know this isn't about you. They need your help right now. Try to approach them again. No! Stop! Stop! Don't come near me. I hate you, friend. If you'd like to talk about how everyone will die, then you should just get over it with it and die, friend. I don't care. I hate you. Your heart sinks. Your stomach. I hate you, 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 I hate you! I hate you, friend! What about you, Sifrin? Just bury me somewhere. Can we talk about something else? Oh. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have. Wow. Can't say I liked that. Good lord. Yeah, that'll do number on your mental health. I hope that didn't count as a full loop. Oh, and now it's Happy Meal time. I'd like 1 fish head, please. There you go. I have another if someone wants one. I'll try it. I'm curious. Do the whole thing? Yeah, but like, not the eyes, right?
Oh, well, you can eat the eyes too. They're the best part.
Isabeau hesitantly takes a bite. Ooh, oh, that's all right, actually.
Uh-huh.
You eat yours. Yummy. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Yeah, that was a loop without death, so I've still got my items, right? Yep, still got the sharpening stone. Okay. Okay. That was weird. That was very weird. Does that mean that series of events is done? Like, have we resolved that? Or is there a better way that could end if we were better friends?
At Looks Card Expo donated $2 Canadian to the war funds. Did we loop there?
I think we did loop there. Oh, coal loop. That's an idea. Unfortunately, I just left the room. Coal loop. Why not? Make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. Close your eyes. Hello, hello. Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Okay, so these are just the same questions we can normally ask by the look of it. And a question about... Bunny was looking at a book. Yes, they were looking at a book about burial rituals because you all talked about what you'd all do if you died. No wonder the kid was upset about it. Pretty stupid of you adults to talk about that stuff where they could hear you. No wonder the kid hates you. And will you do something about it? Talk to your kid about it after, maybe. You can't even think about it. Yeesh. Yeah, we're looking a bit more frazzled than normal. Sadnesses are different. I've noticed. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? This didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories? None. But hey, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? That's not particularly helpful, mate. Alright, well... I don't think we need to ask about anything else just yet. We're okay. Alright, talk to you later, Stardust. Oh, Salem has the cuteness tonight. Make sure you get some pictures into the Discord for us to look at later. Okay. Yes, we've heard that. That's fine. We know about the big bad guy. Alright, let's grab ourselves the key from here. Yep, we got it. Thank you. Okay, but it's not actually the key for the gate ahead. We need to find the knife. Oh god, where was the knife? Don't remember. Unfrozen time. Oh, that's earrings! Isabeau's pointing at the dark earring with the same design as the person from before. Same earring.
The partner! And they only have one earring!
We have to give them the earring!
And a note so they can find each other.
Ah!
Calm down, you two.
Sorry, this is just so romantic.
We're doing this! We're helping! Siffrin, the earring, please!
Smiling, you give Mirabel the earring.
Isabeau! I have it! Wait, where should we put the note?
Spear the note to their ear with the earring, maybe?
Note earring?
Note earring.
They make a note earring telling the frozen person where to meet their partner.
I'm getting a little emotional over here.
Me too. I hope they find the note and get to meet. Considering how the note is attached to their ear, I think they'll notice. They look stupid.
Looking stupid is nothing in the face of true love.
Isabeau, you're so right.
Wow, love wins. Okay, that was great and all, but is the pottery teacher? Oh no. Okay. Also contains some tools to make pottery. There's also 2 salty broths, given to Bunny for safekeeping. Shelf filled with little change gods. They're all different shapes and sizes, some smiling, some crying, some with no face at all. There's a box here. The box is filled with crafting materials and finished art pieces that no one liked, including something's weird. Huh? Something's weird? Like what? I'll let you know when I find out. Actually, now that the paper mache hands are gone, there's some tonics in there. Got 2 sweet tonics. Give them to Bonnie for safekeeping. Dio knows something's up. An open book stained by clay and dirty hands. Issue of the Cursing of Shadow Castle, issue number 87. Yep, another sus point. Tools to make pots. Yes, I did forget what these were called. Again. Pottery wheels. Did I forget the kiln as well? Oven for clay. It has a name, but you can't remember it right now. It's a kiln, Siffrin. Oh. Yeah, I'm good at forgetting basics. I don't think we needed to go through there because we have to do the loop and get the pendant again. And we don't go. Oh, that's right. We have to go the other way, do the photo, to get the smiling mask, and then we go through there, and we get the pendant, and then we come back this way. So much back and forward in this one. Oh, no, we get the key and we get the pendant from that room just there that we passed by. Okay. Right, mirror time. Mirror. Allies are reflected in it. Yes. We say fromage. Hey. Get the key. Fantastic. Back the other way. Dang it. Didn't squeeze past that time. Alright, at least I think this is a weaker enemy. I should have used my rock attack, but it honestly probably isn't going to matter that much. Just needed Isabeau to be slightly faster. There we go. Alright, breathe in and out, 300 XP received. Up-a-da-ba-da, back this way we go. Yeah, you're right, Fiok. It is kind of a mini Metroidvania game, but it's just in terms of... you don't get new abilities that allow you to progress. It's just remembering where things are. So maybe closer to a puzzle game than anything. You have anything new to say? Mirabel's role model, frozen in time. It's her. Yep, she's still frozen. I don't think there's actually anything in here that we need. I thought we'd maybe find something explosives related in there, but apparently not. There is a thing in here. The angry key. Thank you. No time. We're gonna keep going. There's a house to explore. Shieldcraft skill isn't a new ability. I mean, it is, but it's also a combat thing that they would have learned. Yeah, I think that there's definitely Metroidvania elements in this. We still don't know what to do with this door, and it is related to Sifrin's country somehow. Don't 100% know how yet, but it is. Ugh, dang it. Alright. We've come to die. Seems like a silly thing to do, but okay. Oh, nice crit. Just die. Double crit. We go back this way. We fight the guy to get the pendant, who's in this room. Bring it on. At least we're all just gaining some extra experience and level ups as we go. Hello again. Would you like to die? Don't resist that, but that's fine. Attack buff. Paper! Heck yeah. Ow. If you could do a little bit less damage to me, that would be appreciated. Don't have a paper move, but I can at least heal you. And you can heal yourself. That's more like it. More paper damage. It up into a little bowl and then got slapped. No slap with the frying pan today. That's fine. Okay, I need one more paper hit, which is probably gonna kill it, to be honest. Go, Isabeau, get him. Yep, straight up dead. Alright, Isabeau got break again. Fantastic. Got the star crest. Skibbity skip. Now, before I use it, please make sure that my memory is right. I need to use it over here on the left-hand side to go down. I think that's where we need to go to get the knife, I think? Because I don't want to mess up the sequence of events, but please remind me. I'm pretty sure this is where we use it, yes? If it's not here, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Yeah, bathroom. Okay, cool. Okay. Dad of Grab, how you doing? Forgot to check for the stream. How's Act 3 going? So far, so good. We're progressing through. We're learning about Bonnie. We've had the cutscene where they really would like us to die. That was fun. Can't say I enjoyed that very much. Mirabel's friend, frozen in time. Nothing new there. That's fine. Key time. Open the door. Yes, that's the one that we found in the classroom on the previous floor. We got so lucky having that key. Go us. Alright, let's go. Alright. Yes, and we did have the croissant incident. Thank you, Mustastic. Stupid rotten adults, you're right. Yeah, we've had a few interesting cutscenes. Go around Rondo, and dead. Right, this is a bathroom. It is indeed. We can use it. Bathroom. Everyone uses the bathroom. We do a little... Oh, this might be different. We sat on the floor. You breathe out slowly. Okay, so you're trapped in time, and that's not great, but you have goals you can strive towards, so you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends, find out more about the loops, talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you will be fine. Why did you loop back? Why isn't it over? Why did it even start in the first place? It was naive to not even think about why you're even given looping. Why you're even looping, sorry. You got the power to help everyone and you just accepted it? Who did you think you were? The hero of this story? That was silly. only you'd used your brain sooner, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. If only you'd thought about why you got those powers. If you'd looked inside the classroom more attentively. If you'd searched the head housemaiden's office better. If you'd looked closer at the pillar in the death corridor. What are you missing now that you'll feel stupid for not seeing earlier? Stupid. It's fine. You're seeing clearly now. You won't miss a thing anymore. You'll save everyone, save Hogard, and escape from this loop. Well, no, we won't. You exit the bathroom. Alright, rest of that is as per normal. That's nice that it kind of gives a moment to pause and reflect on Sifrin's current state. I don't know why they think they're not missing things, given that there's so many things that we don't know about just yet. Because there's still many mysteries. We don't know what's going on in the room with the star chart. We don't know what's behind the door that we can't read. Like, they're not even thinking about that stuff and they think they're seeing clearly. No, definitely not. Alrighty. Well, I thought it was, that's right. This is where we get the knife. It's a crabbing dead end. Not quite. Their face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden. An intact statue of the Change God stands before you. Everyone's lost in thought, but most likely sending their wishes to the Change God. Join them? Yes. I do wonder what happens if we say no, but I'm not doing it just yet. Wish for rest. Native grab? Yes, the coin interaction. Found the key knife. Sifrin? What are you holding there? A knife! Did the Change God give it to us? Huh? No, it can't. I think they did. With it we can... Ah! Oh, that's right, and it teleports us back to here. What the... That's... Floor 3's entrance? The Change God beamed us there! That's... Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. I'm not going to ask questions. Thank you, Change God, for this boon. Thanks, Change God. Thank you. No deal. Look at each other. Shrug. Thank you, Change God, or expressions, or whatever deity gave us this knife. Thank you. Interesting. So, can we use sharpening stone? Sharpening stone, apply to key knife. You try and focus on sharpening the knife. It doesn't seem to be getting sharper. Huh? Is that how you sharpen knives now, Sif? Huh? What do you mean? I don't know. Feels like you usually say something when you sharpen your dagger. Do you? Can't remember. Yes, something's missing. Doesn't Sifrin talk usually? They do. They mumble when they make things. Like, mumble, mumble, mumble. A few weeks ago, you were carving a little wooden ordeal, remember? And you were saying... something? I can't remember. Can't remember either. Are we as forgetful as Sifrin now? This doesn't bode well. If I saw a piece of carving wood or some carving stuff, I'd remember. Yeah. Could it be that easy? Carving. Where could you find carving tools or something? Seriously, we still don't have all the pieces of the puzzle? Where are we meant to get carving tools? On the 3rd floor? Is that something we're meant to pick up on the 2nd floor from one of the arts rooms? Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that again. Turns out it's more complex than we thought. Come on, hit me. Thank you. I'm gonna punch you now. Please die. Thank you. Okay. So we can go back and we might get something else happen there. Because I didn't do that last time. We didn't go back to the statue a second time. I wonder if I can stop for a second bathroom break. There's got to be a different thing for that, right? Nothing else to do in there. Ah, boo. Interesting. I'm sorry. Why are we back here? Madam, Are you saying Sif was wrong to bring us all the way back to a room we already searched top to bottom because there's only one thing here? Madam, you're so weird.
An intact statue of the Change God. It's the only intact statue in the house, so you can see its face clearly. Look at it a little closer. Stick your tongue out in disgust. The statue's face looks awful. Your noses look like that?
Wow, that left eye is somehow above the right brow.
I can't tell if they're supposed to be smiling or frowning.
Mira, Mira, help us roast this statue's terribly made face.
This better not be one that Mira made.
Mira? Oh no.
Uh-oh. I was trying to make them look gentle and nice.
Mira, we're so sorry!
Sorry, we said your statue sucked. No, it's fine. I'll get my revenge against you all someday.
You'll shudder.
So, Mirabel made this statue. Interesting that it's the only one that wasn't destroyed. I know very little about the Change God, and the statues of them you can find everywhere in Vogard. Maybe you should look at the statues inside the house when you have time. I've been doing that! Okay, looks like nothing else here. Alright. From the trap room with the scissors key, there's carving tools. I hope that's one that we can still get into. Let's see what else we can do on this floor. Come on then. Let's go look for items, shall we? What was up this way? That was Mirabel's room. There's nothing in there that I think is going to help us. Room up here. I doubt it. Some files to take. Grab it, because why not? Books detailing how to craft the body. Case with books about bodycraft. Closet with many different types of clothes. Yeah. I've had this cloak for a while. Never really get hot with it. We know because it's actually something quite cool. That one. Statue of the Change God. It's been destroyed. Okay, so we don't get any extra text from that one. Just broken. Housemaiden. Saw that one. Extra items here. More salty broths. Paper and pen. Looks like something of writing down their change. Stay away. Odile goes and takes a look. Drink lots of milk. For reasons. Frozen flowers smell like flowers. Empty, clean bed, something on it. It's an animal, but not real. It's made out of fabric and other things. Usually for kids. Those things have a name. It's a stuffed animal. There we go. I was forgetful, but it's getting worse. Okay, we have seen this before. And yes, we do use the space in our brain for puns. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that again. Thank you. Hydrolytony, greetings! How you doing? Just got back from seeing Iron Lung in the cinema. I've heard good things about it. If you're into horror-style movies, that is. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm glad that it's been successful for Markiplier's sake. I wish nothing but the best for that guy. An actual gem of a human being. It's almost like she's the one chosen by the Change God, even if it was the head housemaiden who blessed her with the ability to resist the curse. Yeah, that is what I was thinking as well. Like, there's a reason why she's been selected. Figurine of the Change God, some unused clay. Got some lumpy clay. Put the clay in your pocket along with your souvenirs. What am I going to do with that? Broken figurine of the Change God. I don't think there's anything else in here that I can use. 3 wheels. What do they do with a lump of clay? Mold the clay into a plate and pierce a hole in the middle. Okay. Can I fire it? Nope. I think about throwing the clay so hard it sticks to the wall. Interesting. Don't know what to make of that.
Hero picture. We still have. Cute. Missing something here. Didn't the head housemaiden disbelieve in the change god being real? They were a bit sus about it. They kind of were along the lines of like, it makes sense to doubt. The passion was so evident, it was lacking in a lot of aspects and very clearly the work of someone newish to pro filmmaking, but it was so full of love and talent. I think that's what warms my heart. We need more films like that because so many films these days feel like they've gone, we have a target audience in mind and we're going to make it specifically for that target audience. If they don't like it, too bad. Alright, let's start beating you up. Actually, do too much. You know what I can do? I can just do a holy care shield. Because then it doesn't matter how slow we are, we don't get hurt. Ta-da! Alright. We're going to keep going for a little bit longer, but we're going to start wrapping up the stream relatively soon-ish. I want to finish getting through this floor, seeing what else we can do. Talking to its owner, we saw this. Poor dog. Cooking book about stupid croissants. Oh. You slap your hand right on Mirabel's mouth. I forgot what this was. Oh? You shake your head at her and remove your hand. What the crap? What? I wasn't going to say anything bad. I was just going to say that it's... That this torch over there is wonderful, right? The design of it's very nice. I suppose? Mirabel gives you a grateful smile. You give her a thumbs up. Oh, your glove now has a trace of lipstick on it. Oh, lipsticked gloves. Did mine smudge? She looks as perfect as always. I had to prevent dissing Odile, that's what it was. You shake your head. Sorry about your gloves then. There. Odile's absent-mindedly pats Isabeau's shoulder. What was this? This was the cookbook, that's right. Alright, some vials. More pepper juice. Water. Ah yeah, that's right. There's a secret passage there. Which was fun. I feel like we're wasting our time. I suppose we might as well see where it leads. I have already forgotten what's here. There was something story related. Oh yeah, it was about Siffrin. What happens if we do it again? Letter addressed to the writer's mother. You skim through it. Sounds like someone ran away from home and had to reassure their mother they were doing okay. Drama. Yep. Open the drawer. Got 5 sweet tonics, 3 super sweet tonics, and 3 salty broths, 3 crafted waters. What the jackpot? Give them all to Bunny for safekeeping. Now the statue of the change god that's been destroyed. Change ornament. Bookcase filled with romance novels. You try not to cringe. And that's where we learned that Mirabel loves romance. Crushes feels like a disease to you sometimes. You want to tear those feelings out. Charming. Okay, nothing there that we need. Wasn't taking some bandages, painkillers, and... Oh, eye patches. House is fine, thank you. Reconfiguring the change god, some old boring books, Carbon and Craftonomy book in there. Keep going, leave the book alone. What's the bet that we do actually need that later? Various supplies. Nothing that we... Ah! Didn't get around him. Alright. Let's deal with you. But I want to try instead. No, I still wouldn't get it there fast enough. Be fine. Holy care shield. Can't touch this. Nah. And smash. Keep moving. Now, where did we need to go here? There's one more door somewhere I think that we need to unlock. Can't go through there. We don't need to go through there. No, we must have the key that we need. Hey, because we've got the knife, but we can't sharpen it. Ah, that's so annoying. I don't think there's anything here. No. Alright, maybe a minor spoiler check, but we just sense check before I go and do this. Can I actually sharpen the knife on this floor, or do I need something from the second floor to be able to sharpen it? Because if that's the case, then we'll just go through, we'll do this fight, and we'll get the next scene with Bonnie. Go from there. But I don't think there's anything else on this floor that I could find that would be useful for the knife sharpening. Carving tools are on floor 2. Alright, thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Let's go on with this then. Okay. We will slice that open, the knife breaks, and off we go. We have to do another loop through to get that one. Alright, hello, biblically accurate sadness. Wow, that took way too many attempts. You know what I mean. Okay, I remember this guy was kind of annoying, but I think we'll be able to deal with it. I remember we took down the hands one at a time, and that worked pretty well. What? Let's use this. Haven't made the bomb yet? No, I have not. I think I'm missing a trick when it comes to finding the bomb components. I think it was 1 defense. Let's increase our defense. No point trying to slow you down, so let's just go in with the scissors. Oh no! I took 0 damage! How absolutely awful. You know what? Actually, let's do this one. Hit all enemies. Nice! That feels good. I like that. Boost attack. Still can't touch this, buddy. Let's go back to Siffrin. Okay. Alright, 1 down. There we go. Big one's now vulnerable to scissor attacks, but we can make it more vulnerable. Yeah, we'll keep going with the scissors. Wait, how do I target the last one there? There we go. Aha! Now we hit everything! Beautiful. Alright. Big one's now even more vulnerable. You love to see it. I think we can probably go in with some paper attacks now. Yeah, why not? We can start getting another combo rolling. Ow. Alright, now we're actually taking damage. Have I given the flower to everyone I can yet? I think so. I think the only person I've not given it to is Mirabel. So I'll have to do that on the next loop. If you think you have, you probably haven't. Yeah, I think not yet. What am I doing here? Let's attack. Waboom. Okay, you don't have a useful one, so we're going to pass back to Isabeau. Get another paper hit in. That's more like it. Okay. You do need to cast a heal. There we go. And attack that one. And we just need one more paper attack and trigger combo round 2. Yeah, that'll be enough of a heal for you. You can even give it to the head house maiden? That's cool. Alright. AoE. And round 2. Nice. Right. Vulnerable to everything now. Oh no! We've been frozen in time! How dreadful. Now, let's just slow you right down, huh? yeah, we can just go back in with the scissor attacks. We've got plenty of those to do. There's something about Sifrin's attack pose that I just can't seem to quite get the perspective right in my head. I think I'd have to look at it after the stream to try and figure out what's going on, but I don't want to accidentally spoil myself either. It almost looks a little bit like a sadness when they're attacking. And I don't like that. Also, they just try to use a stop time move on the one person in the party that's immune to stop time moves. Good job, buddy. Oh, that did more damage than I thought it would. Oh, you're dead. Level 60, level 49, level 50, level 49, and learned Paper Alpha 5. Alright, we won! Yes, let's keep going. Fantastic. So keen to get moving. She gets a little bit too excited. Let's go have one final meal time, shall we? Okay, yep. Someone here. It was a roommate. Mirabel's roommate. Her eyes are open. Resigned. She was the only one who was getting ready to make a bomb in Mirabel's dorm. Oh, she was the one who was getting ready to make a bomb in Mirabel's dorm room, wasn't she? Holding something tightly in her fist. You kneel down. It's a small vial labeled secret ingredient. You got the secret ingredient. You put the vial in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you. I did need that. We don't know where the rest of the bomb components are yet. Okay. This is where she's too keen to keep moving. And she's doubting why she was chosen. So let's have a mealtime. With leftovers. Which snack do I want? I will have the... I think it's the Malanga fritters. Yeah. Favorite. Okay. But that also didn't tell us anything more about Bonnie. Thank you for all the delicious snacks. You're awesome. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, we still know what their main favorite food is. So is it worth continuing on further then? Isn't the next bit just the boss fight? And then we'll reset again. One bomb part is hidden in the village. Great, love that. Alright, I'm trying to figure out now, is it worth me continuing on and fighting the king to potentially trigger another conversation with the housemaiden and see if something different happens? Maybe. We've not really changed much else, but we've come this far, so why not? Let's see, shall we? We've beaten the king once before, we could do it again. I was hoping to have the knife, but we didn't. Hello again. Alright, let's get right to it. Nothing else to say. Wait, you, traveler. The deer looks at you with an expression screaming, does he mean you or me? Back at the king. Right one. Do you remember? I remember you. Is that so? We shall fight. And we shall see which side the universe favors. I have to choose their favorites to finish the quest. Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure it out slowly. Zone out for this part? Yep. Heard this before. Alright, get ready everyone. Here we go. King, finally managed to beat him last time, but you still have so many questions. Why is he freezing Vogard in time? Does his power have anything to do with the time loops you're stuck in? If you ask him something, will he answer? Only one way to find out. Fine. You can now ask the king questions by going into your craft menu. The things I let you do, Stardust, I swear. Okay, this is new. Sure, let's ask you a question right now. Doesn't use a turn. That's good. Ask the king, what's your goal? Oh, my goal. Sif, does it matter? It doesn't.
Your reasons don't matter at all. But they might. Why do you want to freeze Vogard in time? Siffrin?
Oh, can't you guess? Can't you tell? Oh, stars. I thought my intentions were clear, but no one seems to understand.
We don't know. We don't understand you. Why would you want to make an entire country suffer and expect everyone to be okay with it? There must be a reason. Why would you freeze Vogard in time? And only Vogard, for that matter.
That's true. No other country's been attacked. With a power like yours, you could freeze more than just Vogard. But you stopped at the borders. Other countries are safe. Why? Oh, because Vogard is perfect.
Perfect?
Such welcoming, creative people, always willing to welcome travelers in, even travelers with no name, no home to speak of. Such precious memories. It is perfect. I do not want it to change. I want it to stay exactly how it is, so it cannot ever be destroyed.
That's so.
What backwards thinking.
I don't even know about... what about Vogard made it perfect for you, but you cannot stop us from living? Ask the king. Are you the one doing this to me?
Oh. Doing this?
Stars, you don't want to explain it in front of everyone. But the king, he could be the one trapping you in time. The one imprisoning me here. Huh? Imprisoning you?
Whatever is happening to you, I am not the one responsible, Bright One. But that scent around you, could it be? It does not matter.
Doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. So the king isn't the one responsible for the loops. Isn't that weird? You're looping through time, he's freezing it. Aren't you using the same power? Power over time? Ask the king, how are you freezing people in time?
Psst, Sniff, could have told you that one if you asked. It's Timecraft, buddy.
Timecraft, you've heard of this before.
Timecraft, the ability to craft time itself.
But Timecraft is supposed to be impossible to control. How can you use it, yet alone do it as such a... How can you use it, yet alone do it at such a grand scale?
If the Bright One isn't bright enough to know of Timecraft, they will not be bright enough to understand how.
Ouch. Let me mean to friend. Shut up!
Timecraft. That's something to look into, isn't it?
Either way, doesn't seem like he's the one trapping you here. Since you're here, it might be worth it to beat the king now so you can talk to the head housemaiden. She said something before about how you're looping, about something being broken. She knew something. After that, you have to find out more information about Timecraft somewhere. You can always go back and fight the king if you have anything else to talk about. Alright, nothing left to ask. Let's get on with the murdering. It is nice to meet you.
King waits.
Which I think means I need to use the adorable moving shield, or we are going to die. Alright. Let's crack on with things, I guess. Let's buff up defense. Take as little damage as possible. I remember from last time, it's not worth slowing him down. Ends up being more problem than anything. I still don't have a paper move, which kind of sucks, but we'll deal with it. I don't want to skip turns just yet, I don't think. Let's just guard for this turn. Wait for the big move to happen, I think. Do an attack buff. Yeah. Alright.
It is time, saviors.
Vision of the future. We are okay.
Survived it.
Yes, we're all okay.
You're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death then.
Thank you for the snacks. You're awesome. I am now going to punch you. With paper. So, very soft punch. Paper 3. Good lord, this guy's so much health. Actually, we don't need to use that just yet. Last 5 turns. Oh, so it attacks for 1 turn. Is that worth it? I think it might be. Why not? We've got it, let's use it. Less damage to us is a good thing. Let's pass the turn back to you so you can keep punching. Beautiful. Because that would have hurt quite a lot otherwise. Alright, and regular attack. There we go. Okay. Good lord, you have so much health. It sucks. Alright, that's removed our speed up. That's fine. Because I can put that straight back on in a second. Time. There we go. Ouch. Yep, that's why we kept the heal. Love it. Let's lower your defense. What else can we do here? Let's pass a turn back. Alright. Okay, that's a bit better. Now we're getting somewhere. Now to grab, when he does his attack, the way the edges of his pauldrons line up with his knuckles always looks like he's flipping you the bird. Yeah, I did notice that. It's kind of cheeky. After you, hello, really enjoyed your video. So excited to see you playing this game. Played it recently and it only gets better the longer you play. Highly recommend. Ooh, you're in for a treat then if you want to stick around and see we're out. This is our 2nd time dealing with the king. So we're definitely getting into an interesting spot. But thank you for stopping by and thank you for the kind words about the content. I'm really glad to hear that you're enjoying our regular videos. There will be a new video dropping on tomorrow. It is continuation of the Hollow Knight series, if you've been keeping up with that. But we're already working on the next Steam Sequence 1 as well. Plenty more good content to come. Alright, well, let's keep hitting you. I'm not going to win this fight by standing around talking. Ow. Alright, that sucks. We need to get this paper combo finished ASAP. I can't pass any turns back, but I can at least little heal so we can make sure that you don't die. Yep. Keep going. I think Odile might get the 10 time, or they might not. Hard to tell. We don't want to use that just yet. We've got to save that. Guard. Good, we can pass the turn back, get a full heal right before the king does whatever the king's about to do. Cool. Ooh, and a crit as well. Very nice. Full heal, because the king is about to do something. We can zone out. Blah, blah, blah. Going to kill you. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Okay. And we've been slow. No, attack down. So freaking rude. What's the best thing to do here? Let's boost our defense again. And now we've been slowed as well. That's okay. We can deal with this. Don't want to use that. Heal Siffrin. We don't want to slow him down. Let's just get you to keep attacking. Siffrin will be able to speed us up. There we go. And pretty soon Mira will be able to boost our attack again. Oh, we've got the tears to deal with now as well. That's right. Could we choose not to? Great. 2. 2. 2. Alright, pass that back.
Yeah, gotta kill the tears. That made this a tricky enough boss fight. Yeah. Let's just make ourselves invulnerable again. Hello, Panda. You're fine. I will let you out in a minute. Let's do here. Yes. Lower that defense so we can hit it even harder. Please and thank you. Lovely. Oh, we can deal with that. That's okay. Buffs I can use there. Let's just guard. Don't want to break the combo. Cool. Lovely moving cure. Bing, you're back. Okay. I think we're good to just keep hitting now. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Did I hit the wrong thing? Ah, attack up again. Okay. Let's pass a turn back to you. Hitting the tears. Good hit. Paper on the tears. Nice, full heal for everyone. And that should get rid of the tears so that we can just keep hitting the king again. Yes, there we go. Alright. King makes it all stop. I'm just having a little nap. I also can't fix that just yet. That's unfortunate timing. It's alright. So keep other things in the wings, we'll be okay. Okay, we can zone out again. You have heard this before. Yay. Could be alright. I'll keep that just in case I need it. Yeah, the convo with the king heavily implies that Sifrin's name is not his original name, but one he chose for themselves. There's so much mystery going along with Sifrin that it's concerning that they're not looking into it. Like, come on, figure out who you are. Okay, let's just keep wailing on him. King waits. Okay, about to do the big move, so let's get the adorable moving shield up. Oh, which I now can't heal Sifrin. They have to wait a little bit longer. That's fine. I just don't want to free them accidentally before the thing goes off. Hey, it's time saviors. Yep. Vision of the future. Bonk. I think Sifrin might actually die. No, when you're frozen in time, you don't get hurt. That's nice to know. Yep, we're all fine. Fight to the death it is. Okay, and this should do the job. I don't know if that cures being frozen. It does. Excellent. Yeah, what's up with Sifrin's face there? So weird. Okay, no one needs a heal. You got no more buffs you can do, Mirabel, so just guard. Cool, now you're able to heal next time. Let's speed up. Bunny! Yeah! 100 damage. Worth it. Okay. Let's... Buff's more important. Want that buff and get your defense down. Ooh! Odio is just hanging in there. Holy cow. Let's keep going. You need to just keep punching this guy. Super sparkly heal. Yeah. Worth it. Paper 3. Now what I'm actually going to do is make sure to kill Mira. So if it does another AoE, we survive. Ooh! Turned into Goofy for a second there. That was close. Okay. We're fine. Mira's not dead yet. Holy care shield. Ah, can't take any damage now. Fine. It's nothing to worry about. You've certainly been in worse positions than this before. Because you're about to be fully healed. Ta-da! Combo time! That wasn't a full heal. It was a mostly heal. You have heard this before.
Just a dumb baby idiot who froze the country in time for dumb baby idiot reasons.
Your turn. There's nothing else for me to add. So, time for you to disappear. No! Disappear! Disappear!
Disappear!
Are you okay, Mira? You look a little more mental than normal.
Disappear!
You attack the king with all you've got.
Yeah.
Or attack the king and hit as hard as you could. The king fainted. Get him, Mirabel. No, I can't. I can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. Yeah, okay. I was wondering before if this was like some secret thing they were saying here, but actually, maybe what they can't say is the name of the forgotten country, or is like related to that or their past. Because it sounds like they might both be from that place.
At Fuchs Card Expo donated $5 to the war funds. Taco Eaton. I love how they add a fifth member to the 4-man band in this game. I love the mechanics of this game. If even I will never will buy it.
I agree. You're absolutely right, Fuck, and thank you so much for the kind donation. The adding Bonnie as the 5th member to, even if they're not playable in that way in combat, it actually adds so much to the feel of the party, and it allows the comic relief to be there when it needs to be there, rather than being also somehow justified as being strong. It's okay for them to be a side character. Alright, skippity skippity skip. Save. Reach towards the light. Everyone was healed. Now I did want to see what would happen if I tried to go backwards. So, why not? Can I leave? Can't go back. Ah, boo. That is a shame. I was really hoping there'd be something that would trigger there. Okay. We've done this. We protect them from seeing how high up we are. Mirabel ran ahead. Let's go.
Mishtastic1 joined the crusade.
Oh, Mishtastic, thank you very much for supporting as a member. You are an absolute legend. I appreciate you. If you have joined as a member as well, don't forget to jump over to the Discord. If you are in the Saturday streams where we're playing the randomly selected games, if you're a member, you're able to suggest some games that could feature. So make sure to jump in there and actually put in a couple of game suggestions. Or, you know, one per month, but you'll be able to do 2. One this month and one next month. Alright, hello again. Once more. That's the head housemaiden. Okay, so we've got a little bit of different text at the start, but the rest of this is all the same. Here again. Last time you got here, you looped right back to the start after talking to the head housemaiden, didn't you? Is the loop breaking when you talk to her? Does she know why? If you talk to her, will time loop back again? Well, there's only one way to find out, realistically. The sun. Outside. A beautiful day. Zifrin, Okay, yep, that's all the same. We really won. Yep. Breathe. Calm down. We're okay. Bill smiles at you gently. Oh. What's wrong? It's really over. For real, for real. Yep, you'll be able to go back. How about this? She's not moving. You can punch me. Yep. Before you forget, though, you have some snacks left.
Oh,
Well, Bunny looks through their pockets.
wait, I have some pineapple slices left.
I won't give them to you. I'm super hungry. That way I'll survive until I eat dinner. See? Aren't I so smart? Very smart. You're smarter. You should make sure to talk to everyone you need to before talking to Isabeau. Okay, noted. Yes, very, I won't tell you, but yes, do your research. Still won't tell me. You suck.
At Fuchs Card Expo joined the crusade. Can anything be remembered about that country? Even people's name from the country can't be remembered. Also 4 months. Probable longer had issues with membership for a period of time.
Oh, 4 months is still a bit of a win. No, I'm pretty sure you have been longer than 4 months, but I think you might have changed between which channels you signed up on, because I remember some other ones, different names to Fuchs Card Expo, but still, thank you so much for supporting for 4 months. It's quite a milestone. As far as we can tell at the moment, anything relating to the country can't be remembered. So I don't quite know what to make of it. Now, there's one thing that I also don't quite know and would love a little bit of a tip on. We got the hint that we should talk to everyone before talking to Isabeau. Does that include the head housemaiden? Or now that I've spoken to Mira, Bonnie, and Odile, I should talk to Isa? Or do I need to talk to the head housemaiden first? I'm just worried because I know that talking to the head housemaiden might trigger the reset. I just like... It does. Okay, so we talk to the head housemaiden first, and then we talk to Isa. Oh, travelling one. Siffrin, was it? I cannot thank you enough for what you've done. I'm sure you and your companions have a lot to talk about. Why don't you talk to them and come back to me? I'd love to have a conversation with one of Vogard's saviors after all. Okay, cool. Seth, we did it! We did it, Seth. Ah, we absolutely did. Now, are you gonna tell me your secrets? Please? I love everyone! I'm so glad we managed to win! Can you believe it? I think this calls for a group hug. Group hug! Pass. Of course you'll pass. You and Fred never join group hugs. Zah! Group hug! Group hug! Group hug! Sure, I guess it's time for a group hug. Yay! You watch Mirabel, Isabeau, and Bonnie hug. I mean, we could have joined in. What did you have to? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Wasn't that important. Come on, go talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do. But, Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're in your Javant, okay? You nod. But, I mean, that thing. Okay, Mirabel smiles. Bonnie stares. Give him a wave. No, Bunny Shady waves back. The best we're gonna get. That's looking around curiously, like always. He sees you stare and flashes you a smile. You smile back. No, I wanted more. Mira needs to be distracted. I thought Mira was distracted. Obviously not distracted enough. Shame. Alright, not this time. Yes, I am done talking to my companions. Wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabel this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you'll go back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if only for young Mirabel. It's the same so far. I should ask her something quickly, in case the loops restarts on its own again. Something like... You said something was broken. What was it? Broken? What do you... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Something's weird. Is she? Oh. Siffrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back when everything started. You inhale sharply, almost choking on the smell of burnt sugar around you. Stars. No, 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 no. She is... You're not imagining it. She's repeating the exact same thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it, say something. I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken. Something's failing, rotting.
I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I had noticed sooner. I should have seen it, prevented it. No, she could have answered your questions. Why? Even though you asked for something different at the start of this conversation, why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me. You feel a tug on your stomach. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. Person 4. Loop 20. Head housemaiden said the exact same thing. I'm looped again. Get back here. She really repeated the exact same thing, huh? Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well, but she was like you weren't there. Why? King spoke of something called timecraft. Might be time to find out more. Should ask the Dormont librarian, see if they know something. Well, we do also know that we've got some things to find here. But all of that is going to have to wait until next time. We know we need to go back to the second floor to find the tools to help with the sharpening stone to be able to fix the knife properly. We know that the person who has the family history or the family craft book that we're looking for is in town, so we need to talk to them. There's maybe something going on with the... Oh, it was the pastry shop. We need to go back to the pastry shop, so I have to remember that for next time. We'll go to the pastry shop and they might be able to tell us more about the book. We need to talk to the fan in town before we resolve the stuff with Mira. And what else do we know? We know there's potentially something related to bomb making in town that we need to find as well. So we've got a few threads that we can follow for the next play session. But this is where we're going to wrap up for today. So, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. We did a full playthrough from Dormont all the way back up, and it only took us 3.5 hours. So what's the worst that could happen next time? But we're learning more, we're finding more things, and we will figure out a solution. I don't know if it'll be a good one, but we'll figure one out. So, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out today. We'll be picking this up again next week, and we will see what else we can figure out. So, until then, hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and take care. Goodbye! I say as I miss the camera button. Goodbye!